Hello. How are we doing? Good afternoon. There it is. Takes a second. Aye. Ta-da! We picked what game we're playing.
We? You came into my room excitedly being like, I know what we're going to play. I was like, okay, we're playing.
Evil Genius.
Evil Genius. Evil Genius.
Yeah, because it's your turn, so we have to pick a spook game. We did a blue game.
A spooky game or a spook game?
A spook game, not the same thing. It's not Octavia. Close, but not quite. Wow. Hello, Vaz, and hi, Strack. Good to see you both. So, spook! Get off of colours and tell us about Evil Genius. Evil Genius.
God, what is there to tell? More specific question, please.
The problem is...
What do you want, a synopsis?
Maybe, because I'm at least vaguely... Why is it echoing? Good question. I don't know why it's echoing. It shouldn't. I don't know. It shouldn't. We've got one audio source. I don't know.
More info is needed.
More information is needed.
Okay, not anymore. What?
Wait! So it was just you. Okay. So, I mean, I vaguely know what Evil Genius is because it is a game that you really like and have told me about. But chat probably doesn't. So what the heck is Evil Genius?
Evil Genius is listed on the box, which I have. This was a game that I owned back on a compact disc. I saw this game back in Toys R Us.
Toys R Us?
Yeah, back when Toys R Us existed and the giraffe wasn't killed. Yes. Saw it on the shelf. I was immediately attracted to the case because it was a bright blue case with like evil, artistically designed characters. They weren't realistic. These kind of not cell shaded, but they were like polygonal.
The style of the characters, and not just the style, but like how they are designed to draw from something that people probably know very much, resembles the Incredibles to me. But obviously, Evil Genius came first.
Yes.
But they are, it's very much like, oh, this character is, basically a triangle in a body
big
shape.
And strong.
Because they are big and strong, like Mr. Incredible. And like, yeah, people don't look like that, but as a character design, it reads as, a big, strong thing. And so the characters and the music, funnily enough, are very Incredibles-esque.
Yes, and the music from this is also very Incredibles-esque because they're all based on the same thing of like James Bond movies.
Yeah.
Where you are playing as an evil genius who are trying to take over the world. There are agents of justice from around the world that are going to essentially try and stop you, and you have to essentially come up with a plan on how are you going to take it.
I see.
You play as the individual, the evil genius. You have henchmen, so bodyguards who look after you, have to tell what to do.
Mm-hmm.
Not directly, give orders, and then they will fulfill them based on how well your base is designed. But ultimately, it's base design. Build a base.
One of these base. So it's vaguely, very vaguely reminiscent of The Sims. It's a simulation game.
Kind of. I suppose it would probably be more in line with like Dungeon Keeper.
Fair enough.
For people who play Dungeon Keeper. I have only played a little bit of Dungeon Keeper, but a similar sort of thing. The better you build your base, the better a game. So.
Okay, thank you for telling me, Cor, because obviously we face the usual problem on the stream in that one microphone, two people, so we're both slightly further from the microphone than I would normally be.
Ooh, I could just rest my head here and talk into the microphone. Hello, Mike.
You will get neck pain. So I will turn the game down.
Oh, but the...
Thanks, OBS. There we go, go with that.
It's good music, though.
It
Very
is
good
jazzy
good music. I always want to watch The Incredibles while I'm playing this in the background.
Yeah, so just as a point of comparison, I know that I can go here and press this button.
Yep.
So, hope that's okay, because obviously I've got my own volume here for us.
Because you can change it from stereo to all manner of surround sound stuffs.
It is very interesting.
It was peak at the time.
Yeah, it is peak at the time. Only had one minor issue getting this to run, but it was relatively easy to fix.
You got to apply, love.
I mean, I haven't changed anything. I just went test. How is the volume? Because this is me and Spook, I think, talking at a fairly comfortable level, at a comfortable distance from the microphone.
Yeah, I've not started shouting at you.
Yeah. Because, of course, I'm going to be the one playing, at least to start with. We'll see how it goes and how quickly he'll tell me off. So, my next question for you, Spook, is am I playing the tutorial?
Nah.
No?
Don't think it's necessary. I can tell you everything that you need to know.
I've been given a video thing already, and also, do I want video hints?
Yeah, leave the video.
Video hints.
I've tried turning them off in the past. I don't think it turns them off.
Oh, it doesn't work?
Nah, I swear to God, I've tried ticking that, I've tried unticking that. Video hints will pop up regardless.
Alright.
They just don't care. So I'd stick it on easy. The harder the difficulty in this game doesn't make it tactically or strategically harder, it just makes it more grindy and annoying.
Okay.
So I've tried it on the hardest difficulty where you get loads of soldiers turn up to your base and all they do is destroy all your shit and it's like, cool, I've just got to wait a longer amount of time before I can rebuild, which is not fun.
No,
like technically, yeah, it's harder because it's taking me longer to beat the game, but it's not more fun.
That's the important thing. Games need to be fun.
Yep.
Alright. Hello, Nemo and Hope, the wonderful duo.
So now you get a choice of who you want your genius to be.
Oh.
Now, your genius also comes with a henchman, but it is not told here who that henchman is. Now,
Okay.
I do know who the henchmen are.
Uh-huh.
So you've got Maximilian.
He's
who-
the only one I know by name because he is the fella on the cover.
He's the fella on the
And
cover.
he's the fella you have a statue
I have
of
a
because
statue
you got
of
the
this.
special edition when they did Evil Genius 2 and you were like, oh my god, there's a sequel!
Yeah.
So you got the special edition, you got a statue of him on your desk.
We'll talk about Evil Genius 2 throughout the game.
Oh dear.
Yeah, you can click on them and it tells you a little bit about them. It doesn't lock you in.
Mhm.
So you can click on Maximilian. Tell you who he is.
There he is.
Take control as Maximilian, short, bad-tempered, and utterly insane. You are the fabulously wealthy industrialist. Your ambition is to conquer the world through advanced research and technological supremacy. His color is blue.
Blip.
You can play as Alexis. Take control as Alexis, elegant and beautiful. You are the adorable multi-millionaire heiress. Your beautiful countenance commands the utmost respect and loyalty from those who are fortunate enough to be chosen to be your minions.
Oh my.
And Shen Yu. Take control as Shen Yu, mystical and inscrutable. You are the
Quixotic.
quixotic super criminal turned special agent turned evil genius. Your powerful global network of conspirators ensures you have hidden influence over the governments of the world.
Interesting.
This is all backstory because they all play exactly the same.
Fair.
The only difference between them, as I said, is the henchmen that they start with
Mhm.
and their circle of influence. So Maximilian has the medium circle of influence, Alexis has the largest circle of influence, and Shen Yu has the shortest circle of influence. But the bigger the circle of influence, the less powerful it is. So Shen Yu has a very powerful influence, but it only affects very close around him. when he's
Oh,
away.
I see. So,
Alexis is large,
okay, so you have
but
the
quite weak.
two extremes and the one in the middle.
One in the middle. So the henchman that you get,
Mhm.
we always used to go for Maximilian because Maximilian has the best henchman, hands down, no questions asked. He's just the best one. He has Jubei.
Jubei! I recognise that name!
Yes, Jubei, the samurai and sushi master.
Why does Shin Yu not have him?
I believe balance reasons.
Oh, okay.
I'm assuming balance reasons. Alexis comes with Eli Barracudo, who is based off of. I don't know the name of the character because I've only watched the film like once in a very long time ago from Pulp Fiction. Samuel Jackson's character.
Yes.
I believe
I
he's
also don't know the name.
heavily influenced off
Hi,
that character.
Ziggy! Ziggy knows this game!
Yeah, good game. And Shen Yu, I don't remember the name of him, but he plays. He's a witch doctor that uses voodoo magic.
Oh.
So
okay.
he's very mystical. I suppose that is to go in along with his mystical and inscrutable personality. But I would recommend Maximilian.
I feel like
he is
Maximilian.
the best one overall because Jubei gets a very good ability a little bit later on,
Okay.
depending on how you play. But it's a life. He's basically a lifesaver. You really treat him like your henchman of like, I need you to fix this problem. Jubei, save me, and he does because he's really good.
Good.
So hit start. There he is,
There he
Jubei
is.
in the background. Now the question is, do you want to watch the intro?
I feel like we should. I've never seen it. I've
Because
never
it doesn't
seen
play
this.
here, it plays from the main menu, I believe, or when you start the game.
Oh,
So
that bit. I have seen that bit because obviously
okay.
it played while I was setting
Right.
things up.
It's very funny. Great bit of humour. Welcome to the game. You can zoom in and out. Very slowly.
Very slowly. Oof.
Check objective screen for new
No, zoom in and out, and then you move your mouse to the corners of the screen to pan.
Ah, one of those. Do we get rotating this one or not?
I think if you hold the right mouse button, or is it the middle mouse button? Might be the middle mouse button.
Aha.
No.
That's a very sensitive rotate and a not very sensitive zoom.
I don't know whether you can change that in the settings. The menu is down here. Controls. There you go. Key scroll speed and mouse scroll speed.
Up that and maybe lower that.
Excuse us while we deal with technical difficulties.
Oh, it just exits out? Oh, return to game. That feels like it didn't
Well, you
change.
turned mouse sensitivity down.
But I turned scroll wheel sensitivity up.
No, key scroll.
Oh,
As in if you
key
want.
scroll. Oh, you didn't say I could press buttons.
Yeah, you can use the arrow keys.
Okay.
It's up to you because you can play it two-handed or you can play it one-handed. You can zoom out a lot more than what you are currently zoomed out. Eventually.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I usually play fairly zoomed out. I don't remember it being that.
Cool, that's not technical difficulty, you gremlin. That's just the game.
I don't know. Feels like technical.
Don't be on Core's side.
I'm also on the bingo side. Bingo, bango, bongo.
He said it. He's wrong.
How dare you?
He's not here to run stream. He's here for Evil Genius because he is the evil genius.
Here's my bingo.
No bingo for you.
I want bingo. Bingo, bango. Cards. Oh, it's still from the last week. Oh, balls.
What do you mean it's still from the last week? I've refreshed it this week.
Well, it still said the same stuff. We Junyusing, Carls. We Junyusing.
Hello.
So the main aspects of the game, building the base. As you can see here, you have an entrance into your mountain lair.
Yep.
That is how they get into the mountain. You'll see around the outskirts of the mountain these sort of dark brown, and then it has patches. You can add more entrances whenever you want. If you right-click...
Oh, I see how the mouse is changing.
Yeah, you see how it changes to a non-build. So if you right-click while you're over the desert, you can build your outside stuff. So you've got items and traps. So click on the items, and there shouldn't be much yet. There's just a base entrance, and that gives you another way to get into the base. Useful if you've got minions that want to go around the map, but it also is an entrance for the enemy.
Right.
So can be good to have a backdoor entrance so you can escape, but it can also mean that you can get pincered. So things to note. And you can't remove entrances once you've made them because this is an old game and that's just how they worked. If you right click while you're inside the mountain though, you will load up all of the, nope, no, not on the corridor, load up on the mountain. These are the rooms that you can build. So I've only got 4 at the moment. So corridors don't do anything. They're just adjoining rooms, but they allow you to build some things that you can't build in other rooms. And they just, like being able to make doors is cheaper as well, because as you can see, corridors cost 100 per block. Other rooms cost more. So they're just a cheap way of saying I won't be able to get from one room to another.
Castles of Mad King Ludwig.
Castles of Mad King Ludwig. Strong rooms can store all of your money. So whenever you steal money from around the world or you acquire it, it goes into one of your strongholds until it's full, and then goes to another strong room if you have more of them. Your barracks is where the men go, so that is where you put your beds and lockers to start with.
The barracks is one of the places where minions go to replenish their endurance stat when they get tired.
Makes sense.
You can hit play and you can watch the videos, or you can remove the videos altogether. She does a good job of explaining them.
Fair enough, I was listening to you. Are there any living tentacles in this game? I don't know. I don't know.
Are there any living spiders in this game? I don't believe so. I've never encountered living
Big City
spiders.
Greens reference? Nope, neither of us have ever seen that.
Just words that I've heard.
They're just words.
So, yeah, so the barracks, the more beds you have, the more of your minions can go to sleep, because they all have stats. If you go and find a minion, you can click on them and you can see what their stats are. I think you can see the little window there that's popped up above him, but if you double click on him, faster than that, there you go. You get a zoomed in view. So this is Jubei, the samurai swordsman and sushi master. So top, it's got his name. He has lives because he is a henchman.
Because he's special.
Now, he doesn't die. He doesn't lose a life when he dies, which sounds counterintuitive, because it's like, why has he got 3 lives? Later on in the game, you will come across an enemy type that can remove his lives. But if you send him into battle against just regular agents, if he dies, he just falls unconscious, and then he comes back. That's why your henchmen are so important. If a minion dies, they die, and you need to replace them. Your henchmen will only die if they're beaten by the creme de la menthe of the super agents out in the world.
He's speaking
Hello there.
French. General Kenobi.
Hello there.
Enjoy killing time, curls.
So here you've got the 5 stats: health, loyalty, intelligence, I don't know if it's called perception, but their perception stat, and their stamina, attention. There you go. So obviously when a minion's health reaches 0, they die, except for henchmen. Loyalty, if their loyalty reaches 0, they will abandon you and they will run away into the world, sometimes stealing money from you to go back out into society. So they have become you cannot change somebody from being disloyal to back to loyal. Once their loyalty hits 0, they have abandoned you. And that is it. So they are now a target.
Okay, you have chosen death.
Pretty much. Their intelligence, if they run out of intelligence, they will stand still in a stupefied state until somebody comes and escorts them to safety. They have literally become dumb. They have the dumb.
Oh no, I have the dumb.
They have the dumb. Attention, if their attention reaches 0, they will then miss out on not activating traps. Not deactivating traps to walk through them, because your minions will normally just say some sort of passcode or do whatever to get around your traps without triggering them. If their attention's reach low, they don't see the
forget
traps,
that most of your
and they will
men-
have problems. And then the last one is stamina. If they run out of stamina, much like your henchmen, they'll just fall unconscious. So, we also have stats humming in an evil and sinister manner.
Hundreds and everything.
Hundreds in everything. Obviously, if your evil genius dies, it's game over.
Makes sense.
They're the most important one. They are VIP. You do not want to lose them.
Mhm.
If you click on some of the minions, you can have a look at them as well, because they are slightly different to the to your henchmen. So you'll see they've got these
Yes.
4 green buttons. These are tags. There's a tag system in the game.
Okay.
So you tag units, either minions or enemies, to tell the rest of the minions how to interact with them. So at the moment they have no tags on them. First one is clear tag. So ignore this character. Don't do anything. Just let them go about their business. Target them to be killed, so anybody who's nearby will respond to that and try to kill them if they are a minion who can do killing,
Okay.
which is all but the valets, all but the social line. Social minions do not try to engage in killing people.
Okay. We'll
You'll
address
come
that.
across
Well,
them
yeah,
later.
we'll address that later.
Capture means I want you to reduce their stamina, take them prisoner, and take them to an available cell, if we
Okay.
have one. And then weaken this character. This is the one specifically for social characters, in that they will try to manipulate minions or agents to reduce different stats to change the way that they behave. So they
Okay.
don't try and kill them. So you might say, I want you to reduce the loyalty of this agent.
Oh,
And
right.
they will go over, and then that agent will become disloyal, and they won't do their job while they're on the island.
I see.
And they will leave not having done their job. So if it's an investigator that's come, you reduce their loyalty, and they don't then try and take photos or find incriminating evidence on you. They return to the world with nothing.
Right, okay.
But you haven't engaged with them or done any fighting to give them reason to say,
Reason,
oh, we
okay.
need to send more dangerous people here.
Understood. Okay.
We'll get to agents as we come
yeah,
to it.
as because we're doing the board game thing of front loading information.
A lot of information. This is just how stats work. Minions have stats, henchmen have stats, everybody has a stat. You want stats
I'm not
to be high.
hired to kill people. I'm just a guy working at a casino.
Quite literally, you can have casino staff that will do things like that, where they
Yep.
turn them
Yeah, just
against themselves.
butter this guy up for me. Yeah.
Really, yeah. So it's part of what makes social minions so good. But anyway, we'll come to them later. So for the time being, you've got a flashing arrow down here. These are your objectives. You've got primary objectives, and you've got optional objectives down in the bottom.
Ah, okay.
So I don't think we've got anything optional at the moment because we've only just started the game. But this is to say, just started the game. So we need to ensure a healthy minion workforce by building a barracks, and you'll need at least 1 bunk bed and locker. Obviously, we're going to build more than that because we want many minions.
Want
That
loads of
allows us
people,
to do
yeah.
loads of things. Before you can send minions around the world, you'll notice down there's a clock with a sun and a moon.
Okay.
In the middle of that will be a picture of a planet soon, our planet, where we can send people around the globe.
Okay.
So you need to make sure you have at least 1 control console and 1 memory bank in a control room. So we need to build a control room. And then it seems that you are under scrutiny before you even begin. Somewhere on the island are some pesky investigators tipped off on your arrival. Eliminate them.
Okay.
So
Kill him.
3 objectives. So where do you want to start? Do you want to start with the base building, or do you want to eliminate these?
I feel
pesky-
like base building is probably where I would start.
Okay, let's exit out of that then.
Be like Gruen, who loves his minions. Yeah.
Yeah. Yellow seems to just be the default minion colour, because this is back what was it 2003?
Yeah.
Earlier than that? Old game.
I don't know.
Very old game. But anyway, let's go over to the base then and let's start building some rooms. So this is where things start to change from Evil Genius 2.
Mhm.
And this is why I prefer this game to Evil Genius 2.
Mhm.
This is the main reason.
We're already getting into it.
This is a base building game. Part of the fun of base building is design. by all means, just open up the menu, build some rooms.
This is flashing. What is this?
This is a main interface for the video menu. These are videos that will tell you how to play the game. So it's kind of like a
Use these
tutorial in the
buttons
game.
to quickly select the evil genius and cycle through your henchmen. Left-clicking selects and moves the camera to their position. Right-clicking just selects them. Enemy agents appear as red dots on the minimap. Left-clicking anywhere on it will focus the game view on that spot. The global alert buttons set your base to heightened states of defense. On yellow alert, minions will arm themselves with guns from the armory, but this has the side effect of scaring tourists. On red alert, your minions will run around attacking any agent they see, whether tagged or not. However,
see.
your normal base operations will be severely disrupted. The power status shows how much energy you're generating and consuming. If your power consumption exceeds the power you're generating, your base will shut down, leaving you defenseless. The Empire stats screen gives you important information about how efficiently your base is running.
Well then.
I can say, quite confidently, I have never used the Empire stat screen. While it probably does have a lot of useful information in it, I've never needed it, so you don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
I don't even know which button actually. Is it the globe button down there? Is it not that one? Is it that one? Oh, it is. Okay. Yeah, I never clicked that. Ever. No,
Just need it. Don't need it.
No, it's got some nice things there for like minions lost and agents killed, I suppose, if you want to do a challenge run, but never
Some
need that shit.
developers spent a lot of time programming this and making it look like this.
They probably did, and it does look very nice. Not useful at all.
Aw.
Don't need it. I've never needed it in a game ever. So just one of them. But anyway, start building a base. Just
Okay.
there's no wrong way of doing things
All right.
because you can destroy rooms
Okay,
that
good
you've
to know.
built.
Yeah.
So
So, because this is built on this edge, I feel like the first thing I need to do is like get a corridor to go like deeper in.
go for it. Just build whatever you want. That's the fun of the game. The fun of the game isn't for me to say this is the best way of doing X, Y, Z. It's to just build and have some fun. So yeah, left clicking will drag them out, and then I think right clicking will delete. Test that out. Yep, there you go.
Hey, okay, very
So
nice.
if a room is red, it cannot be built like that. You cannot build a room too thin. You cannot have corridors.
So
So
we have
it has to be at
two
least
wide
too
corridors.
wide.
Okay,
Part of the reason for this is that doors are too wide.
fair enough.
There you go. So yeah, build wherever you
Let's
want.
get a bit of a corridor
And
in here.
If you click that one, it deletes everything that you've done.
Okay.
Click that one, it says that you're happy with this, but it doesn't build it just yet.
Okay.
Puts a pause on it, so you can come back to it later. So if you click this one, you can go back into edit mode, and then you click the arrow. Click this one, it removes it. Click this one, you say I want to build it. Click these two, you can put stuff into the blueprint before you've built the base.
Oh,
So you
okay.
can fully design the room before you put it into play. This is a feature they took out of Evil Genius 2. You cannot pause the building of a room.
Okay.
So once you've said, this is what I want the room to look like, they immediately start building it. You cannot prioritize them and say, I'm going to build this later. And I was like, I don't see a reason why you took that out. That was a convenient way of being able to design the base and prioritize what I want to build first.
Like I'm already enjoying the fact of like, cool, I've made a corridor, and before that corridor is made, I can put a door on it.
You can put a door wherever you want it. You
Yeah.
can also design more of the base that will connect to that corridor. And then you can pause which rooms you want to build at what time, which is really nice. If you do get confused about any
Important
items,
information will be relayed to you via the message bar and stored in the message history. Remember to check it often.
Oh, this little
Some
thing down here.
messages are hyperlinks. Double-clicking
Hyperlinks.
Hyperlinks! When's the last time you heard someone say about a hyperlink?
yeah.
If you want to know more, click on the information icon to view a detailed glossary screen.
Yeah, before Wikipedia's, they were called glossaries. So you can get glossaries. So if you hover over any room or anything, you'll see an eye.
Yeah, I
You
noticed
can-
the eye.
You can click if you really need to know more about it.
5 doors for safety measures. Why do I feel like that was just going to slow everything down?
Your minions walk through doors automatically. They
Mhm.
just automatically open. But
And
that
enemies
is
don't.
part of the problem. Is that enemies can't get through doors. They have to spend time hacking them. As soon as a minion walks to the door, it opens.
Open so,
So-
that they can.
Putting many layers of doors, you think, oh, well, that'll do it. As soon as a minion walks in to be like, well, I'm going to the barracks, it just opens all the doors.
Opens
so
all this- yeah, so not a good idea.
no, because this isn't like The Incredibles where it's like, there's Mr. Incredible. We're going to take him down. Mr. Incredible would not be tagged, so they'd just see him as a dude and be like, well, I've not been told to do anything,
How
so you
weird,
can
that
go wherever
guy's
you
just
want.
walking into our base. So
Yeah.
how weird. When you said it half a second before asking me, I was like, when's the last time you heard hyperlink? Yep,
Yeah, hyperlink.
hyperlink. Okay, so I
So-
think barracks first.
At the moment, you do have a strong room because you do
Yes.
have money.
You do,
Your
yes.
strong room is outside.
Technically outside, which is probably not a good place
Not a
for
good
it.
place for it. No, it's more difficult for you to defend it because there's not going to be many minions around it. Apart from if they're going to purchase stuff, you can't confirm a room that has nothing in it.
I want to go back.
The council room. because you've not
Okay.
built that room.
I'm going to build more corridor coming off this corridor, I think.
So that is a separate corridor now.
Okay.
So that means if you click this one to build, that one will not build.
That's fine.
That's just so you're aware.
Okay.
So you can break up projects like that. So there you go. If you tell them to build that one, they can't get to it because it's in the rock.
So
They have to build this one first to get to that one. But it means that if you leave it set to build, as soon as they've done this one, they'll go, that room's available now. We'll go and go build that.
Here, I'm going to put the barracks in.
There you go. You can also have entrances, external entrances to the base, go directly into a room. They don't have to go into a corridor.
Okay.
So,
I can see here there is a place that I can put another entrance, so that's just something I'm just going to bear in mind for now.
you'll also notice what is referred to as crap rock. They
Crap rock.
Crap rock, because it's in the middle of the area. You can't dig through it.
Does that mean it won't accept that?
Oh
It's
no,
not
it'll
turned
do that,
red?
but you'll have a horrible, crappy bit of rock on your wall because it's just part of the mountain that you can't dig through. So it also limits where you can build.
Ooh, there they go. Good job, lads.
This is the fun part of the
They
basement.
put little tarps over it, and there you go.
Now you got a
Very
corridor, and now
nice.
they're going to go and get that door because that's now next on the priority list. If we built the room, now you wanted a door, sir. We're going to get you a door. Yeah, I always used to do. I don't know why, because it's like it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
You can still build to them, but it looks horrible.
It don't look good.
It
No,
looks horrible.
I don't want
And
it.
you're like, I'm building a base, and this is like, well, it's part of being an evil genius. Of like, it needs to look good as well. I don't want you to build a crap room. This is my base.
Presentation.
Exactly.
Did you learn nothing from Megamind?
So you can now go into the items, and you can fill it with stuff beforehand. So, for example, if you click on the bunk bed, and you hover over, you'll see it's got footprint marks.
That's how they access it, so you can't build it like.
You can build it against the wall because these ones are hollow footprints, which means they are optional.
Oh, so it can be from either side.
Yeah, they can get it from either side. You can block both of them, but it means that the bed will not be used even though you still have it.
Yeah, so you can't do like a bed next to a bed like it's.
Yeah, it'll flash red to say this is now no longer acceptable. Yeah, so you can do that. You can do them end to end because obviously there's no feet there. That's fine.
Okay.
If there's a solid foot mark, it means that this is a mandatory access point.
Access point.
You cannot block that, otherwise it can't work.
Hence here on this locker.
That's a solid one. If you block that, you can't use the item, and you get no benefits from it. So, for example, the starting mission that we've got here, you need to build a barracks with at least one locker and one bunk bed. If the bunk bed's not accessible, it still counts because you built a bunk bed, so it'd be fine. But functionally, it won't do anything. If you block the locker, you don't get the benefit of having a locker. So what do lockers do? Well, you'll see down there, there's a picture of two men stood 5 feet apart because they're not gay.
Mm-hmm.
If you click on that one, this is one of the most important screens in the game. These are your minions
Oh,
and their specializations.
there's a tech tree.
Kind of. It's kind of like a tech tree because you do have to unlock them.
Mm-hmm.
Down here at the bottom, you've got your total minions and your capacity. So at the moment, by default, you're allowed to have up to 5 minions. You currently have 3. And the only the only minion you got access to is a worker, which is set to 3 out of 3. You can mess about with the dial on the right to say you want to increase or decrease the number that you want as your maximum. So you
Okay.
can up that to 5 now, and now you'll start getting minions. At what rate do you get minions? Down in the bottom, you've got recruit. It's getting every 60 seconds you're getting a minion for free. You can mess with the slider, which I don't recommend you do at the moment, but
No.
you can move the slider where you'll get minions in quicker increments of time, but at a cost
Okay.
to replenish yourself. There you go. You just got a 4th minion, so
Hey, there
it
he
just
is.
arrived at the depot. So you can whack that up to 5 because why not? The way you increase this capacity number is with lockers. The more lockers you have, the more space there is for your minions to have their stuff
Okay.
and put it away.
Okay. So not the beds.
Not the beds. The beds are specifically for stamina regeneration. When the minion is tired, they will go to bed, go to sleep, regenerate the stats. So you don't need a bed per minion.
But you
They're
need
just there. You just need enough of them that if minions are getting tired, they're going to go to the barracks,
And
go and
go
have a
to
sleep, and
Okay.
then they'll
But
wake
you
up.
need a locker for every minion.
You need a locker for all of your minions. No.
N-
But we'll get to that.
Yes, and
Yes'n't. Yeah. Well, yes, but no. Kind of is the answer. At the beginning, yes,
In
but
the
later on,
beginning.
in the beginning, yes. But in the ending, no.
Can someone clip that, please? Can we clip that interaction?
But we'll get to that.
Okay.
That's stuff you don't need to know at the moment, but we'll get back to. So anyway, that's that screen. So you can close that
Don't
down.
forget to recruit more.
Why is it every time I exit out of something, this
Expanding your
opens up?
base.
It gives you something helpful because you just did something related to it.
order more
Okay.
You can
minions,
skip that
go
one
to
because
the
we
mission.
literally
We
just
just
covered
did
it.
that.
It's a very easy screen to get on with. But yeah, you can open that up now. And now I suppose we'll get started on a strong room or a control room. So
That'll be the next
because
one.
you can always add more stuff to the barracks later. It doesn't have to be done immediately.
Yep. Okay. Oh, I see how immediately they're like, we're gonna make everything a weird shape. You don't get a perfectly round mountain.
Nope.
You get a weird little Tetris shape.
Yep. I think it's better than just giving you a big square room to deal with because everything will become a square and it'll be boring. It's like, well, you've got to work, you've got to squeeze things in where you've got space. If you haven't got space, you've got to think creatively about how you're going to do it. Even though I never played it, that woman does remind me of the team
TF2. Yeah, the TF2 announcer.
Which possibly might have been an inspiration
Maybe.
for this game because TF2 is older than you think.
It is actually. Yes.
So I feel like that TF2 may have come out first. And I don't even know if TF1. I don't know anything about that, but that might have had the same announcement, but probably came up.
Thanks, Boz. Where do I want to build the control room?
So you can build rooms that adjoin other rooms. They don't all have to adjoin corridors.
Okay.
This is a thing. You also don't need to make space for doorways. You could just have a room that is completely open to a corridor.
Okay.
Because some items will generate heat, not temperature, as in global,
as in heat from the police.
from the press and the police and whatnot. If an agent was to come into this base now, there's nothing incriminating. What are they going to say they found? Well, I went in and they had, a base in a mountain that had beds and lockers
with
in it.
beds. It's like, oh yes, clearly evil.
Nothing. But if they find stuff like control panels, that's going to generate heat, and they'll take photographs of it, and their heat counter will go up. It only adds to your heat level for that particular nation if they get out into the world, or if they get back with their photographs.
Mhm.
If they don't make it back to their HQ to report back on what they found, you do not generate heat. Make sense?
Yeah.
They have to report back, otherwise if they come out to here and they never make it back to their base, they can't generate heat for you. But it can be helpful to let agents go home with zero heat because then you will lose
Yes.
heat because they will report back and
Yeah,
say,
they're like, oh no,
I
there was
found
nothing bad.
nothing.
Yeah.
So it's not always a case of if you see an agent, kill them. Sometimes it is better to let them leave without finding anything because that will benefit you. So a little bit of strategy in that case. So
Okay.
somebody thought about it.
Yes. Control room. I feel like we're gonna have like a big control room. Like here. And then I'm gonna put in a corridor to link it.
Okay. You can build doors in control rooms and other rooms, just so you're aware. If you open up the item menu while you're in there, they do come with doors as standard, but you
Okay.
need the space to build them. So just so you're aware.
Control panel.
So the control panel is going to be the first item that you will notice drains minion stats because they sit down at a desk
Mm-hmm.
working away at the control panel. The two things that they will lose, can you guess what they are out of the 5 stats?
Their stamina and their attention.
Not their stamina, but is their attention because obviously staring at a screen
Staring
all
at
the
a
time,
screen.
the attention goes. Their loyalty goes down.
Loyalty.
Yeah, because they are now working and not, and they're bored with their job. It's like, I did not leave society to come and stare at a computer all day, every day. So their loyalty goes down. It might disappear all the way down to 0, in which case they'll just abandon you. But you can put things in the base that will try and rectify that.
And onto the corridor.
There you go. You can hit on that. Minions will also try to replenish their stats naturally. They don't just wait until it hits 0 and then do nothing about it. When they get tired, they get up and they go and look for the means to, replenish their stats. Oh, I'm tired, I'll go to bed. They don't just work until they pass out. They do have
Good,
a level
good.
of AI, yeah. They're minions, not drones. So there are different reasons to have both of these things. So if you click on the control panel eye,
Mhm.
Control panels filter information from around the world. If you want to uncover information on the world map screen, you will need to have staffed control panels. Different regions require different numbers of control panels to unlock their information.
Okay,
There you
makes
go.
sense.
So if we click on the eye now instead of closing it down, and we're going to go to Objects Control Room
Objects control room,
and the
control panel.
So there you go. Control panels monitor the global communication. So a control panel only contributes to information gathering when it is active and manned. Without memory banks, information will be lost as soon as the control panel becomes unattended.
Okay,
So that's why you
That's
have
why you
memory
need
banks,
memory
but you
banks.
don't need as many memory banks.
as
control
control
rooms.
panels. Okay. Boz asks the question: can you trap enemies, build a room for them, and destroy the corridors around?
You can, but they did already think of that. If you're evil genius,
Also, Das said 0 out of 10 can't Mad Maximilian Instagram bottom. You don't know that. You
Yes,
don't know you can't mod it. You just don't know how.
you can't mod it. Somebody might be able to.
You don't know that.
If you trap as in completely isolate a unit within a room and destroy the room outside of it, if it's an agent, so the enemy, your evil.
Yeah.
Well done, you did a thing.
Do the thing.
If it's an
You may
agent,
have noticed that all people
This is
have
what happens all the time.
statistics. These represent the person's well-being.
You already told me about
I
these.
know you know about stats. So there's agents in your lair.
Oh, how dare!
So if you right click on them, there you go. This brings up the tags. So you can assign something for each of them, or if you hold control when you click something, it will tag everybody within their unit. Because these 4 have come as a squad, you can right click and you can say kill, because that's what the game wants you to do for these first ones. Right click, hold control and hit kill the character,
And it does all of them.
and it does all of them. That's how the kill total. If you do just one of them, it'll only tag that one person. So this guy's going to walk through, see the enemy, drop the box on the floor, and probably get his ass kicked. But they're minions. They come back for free. It's like, who cares?
Shibe!
Jubei would wipe
Shibe!
it. There you go. You've unlocked a new room. You've unlocked the freezer. What is the freezer room? Freezer room is for storing bodies of the dead.
Uh-oh.
Well done, guys. So, click on the body bags. You can zoom in a little bit and look at it.
Oh, cool, a dead body.
So there's a few things with that. It doesn't actually have a circle in
Oh,
it.
I think it might have selected the door.
Oh, yeah, I think it has. I'll tell you what, right click on it and tell it to move. There you go.
No.
So just move it somewhere in the corridor. So right click on it again just to bring up that menu. So look, you see there, it's got heat.
Mhm.
You've got destroy object on the left, which is grayed out. You can't destroy
Can't
body
destroy it
bags.
right now.
They erode over time. But you can move the body bags and they generate 2 heat. So if an agent sees that, they will go, found a body bag. That's not right. Take a photo of it. And that will then add to how much heat they take back into
Right,
the
I
world
see.
screen. So you'll see this being moved. You're not seeing it on these ones, and I'm thinking it's because... Oh no, it is working. You see these little arrows that are appearing?
Oh, these are stats going down,
Their
isn't
stats are going down. Minions don't like being around dead bodies. They know that you're doing evil stuff, but killing people, when they see the dead bodies, that makes them a little bit edgy and a bit nervous, and they start to
uncomfortable, yeah.
lose stuff. But if you get your evil genius, so if you click on Maximilian's lovely face down there, who looks like a pit bull chewing on his own testicles, you can move him
What
into the
the
corridor,
fuck?
and he has a circle of influence, which is pink and blue, which raises attention and loyalty. Because
Okay.
while he's around, your minions are going to be a bit scared of him because he's an
If I-
evil,
if I tell
maniacal
him to
dickhead.
walk here.
Yep, tend to.
Wunderbar!
I'm sad we're not playing as Shen Yu because he is the one who has the ancient Chinese proverbs, much like the famous "He who walk, arrive." Classic line.
Classic. Even I
Yes.
know that one.
Maximilian is now waddling his little way in. Yes,
Very slowly. There he goes. There he goes.
waddle. So as he moves past minions, their stats will slowly start to go up. So a good place for him at the start of the game is places like the control room, where stats are being diminished, he replenishes them. But you don't want him to be there when danger is around, because if they target him and he dies, it's game over.
Game over.
So
Oh, and he salutes when he walks past him.
you'll notice you've got a crosshair when you hover over a minion. You can right click and choose a minion to execute them. This will perform a dramatic scene that will raise the loyalty and attention of every minion within
Everyone
a circle,
else.
because they will see what happens to disloyal minions.
And they go, oh, fuck.
Better not do that. So a good way of raising them is to sacrifice one for the good of the herd.
Okay, you can literally make an example of people.
Yeah, if you click on Max again, you can hover over tags.
tags again?
The things that are floating.
These things.
Yeah, and you see it's got an arrow. You can right-click and he can say, I want this done priority 1. So I
Okay.
want you to do this now.
They must work harder.
There you go, so you get the little glowing effect. So that's now put it as top of priority.
There's, I mean, we have kind of already said this. I do love how much character there is in this, and just in like his animations and the voice lines that they put in, of just like even, as I said, like it bears in mind the sort of, again, the incredible style of thing of like you can look at a character and it's just like, yep, that's not how people look like, but it's like you can tell what they are like from looking at them. And it's like, this is just a generic guy because that's who he's meant to be. He's meant to be a generic guy, whereas Max very clearly stands out.
Yeah.
And just in the way he moves and does stuff.
So the buff only lasts temporarily. And if you're wondering, well, why haven't they built the door yet? It's because the door has to have a space on the other side. And at the moment, that space does not exist.
Oh.
So if you
So I
open
built
that
that
to build now,
first.
as soon as that room is opened, that is now a legal place for a door. So that's
I
why if you're
see, that's why
confused.
that wasn't happening.
So it's grayed out to say, I want, there you go, so
Faster.
faster. It's so German, yeah.
That's a bit German.
It was posh German.
Max is a commissar.
If you click on Jubei for the time being, so you can click on the little henchman button and that will find him. Oh, that tells you how many henchmen you got. There you go. Here is Jubei. So
Jubei!
double click on Jubei again. You can learn a little bit about him. So he does not have tags. You cannot target your henchmen to be killed or arrested or anything because they are your loyal henchmen. These are your best people.
Yeah.
He does, however, have... he regains his stats differently to other minions. He stops and sharpens his sword. He just stops wherever he is and sharpens his sword. But he has 3 abilities. All henchmen have the first one, which is gather minions. If you press that, he will just attract every minion that is within earshot to his location.
Okay.
So he can get a group of men. And then he has 2 other abilities.
Are they just carrying sticks of dynamite?
They're carrying dynamite to block the mountain.
Ah, okay.
That's how you block the
Yeah,
rock.
that's good.
Off they go, off they trot. Yeah, you see, patrolling the base. He's just going to come in here now. He might have a smoke.
He certainly seems to like smoking. Again, just like, they didn't have to put so much effort into
No.
that. Because, you feel like you're going to spend 90% of the game, like, zoomed out like this, so you're probably not even going to see that. They didn't have to put that effort in, but it's nice that they did.
Yeah, it's part of the charm of the game. But anyway,
Yeah.
double click on him again, and then we'll go through the other 2 abilities. So this is what you can left click on him. Left clicking doesn't confirm anything. It's old school gaming. Left click select, right click is do. Select and do. 2 abilities that he can unlock: Wind Walk and Eviscerate. When your experience reaches the number listed in the brackets, you can unlock that ability. So you can choose to unlock Eviscerate first, but you don't have to.
Okay.
Eviscerate is a highly damaging attack. One-shots most things.
Okay,
So
good.
you'd say, I want you to eviscerate this target, and he goes and fucking takes them out.
Okay.
Very good.
Okay.
Wind Walk is the best ability in the game because you click it and you can tell Jubei to go anywhere and he will teleport.
Hey, we love that.
It's so useful when it's like there's some minions on the other side of there's like agents on the other side of the base, or there's agents attacking me. Wind Walk, he appears, you then eviscerate and he cuts someone down. Jubei is the best. He is so good that when me and Dan played this, he used Wind Walk as the name of his Maple Story character because Jubei is that iconic.
Well, he used Windwalker as the name of his character. You used Jubei as
I
the
used
name as your character.
yeah.
So you both named characters after Jubei.
Jubei saved so many of our playthroughs when it's like, oh my god, there's soldiers everywhere. Jubei, Wind Walk there, kill one of them, and then he kills the rest of them, and he's like, this is why you're my top henchman. Because you literally
This is
saved
why
my
you're
life.
my top guy. Wait.
Literally right-hand man.
Wow.
Oh, get out of the way, Max. You're in the way of the door. You haven't seen how they get the stuff out of the boxes.
Bah!
Amazon. Salute! Because they see your minion. So they see Maximilian and they walk out. The time clock that you've got when that's eventually built, that thing on the
Yeah.
wall, excuse me, it's got a slider on it so you can say, I want this room to exist, but I want you to power it down so no minions go there.
Ah, okay. I
So-
did wonder.
Just want you to put this room in standby. I don't want you to delete anything. I just want you to say nobody has to work here at the moment. Ta-da.
Particle effect of the packing peanuts as
There you
well.
go. And now he's going to sit down and work on it. It's on his hat. Twiddle with some knobs. Look at all these bars and buttons and colours and things.
Ooh.
IKEA.
Spook immediately went get Jubei.
Yeah. Jubei.
Jubei! I think you spelled it correctly.
Yeah. In Evil Genius 2, Jubei, it is set in the future, so Jubei is older.
He's older, that's
So he's
nice.
an old samurai as opposed to here where he's a young samurai. Not as good. Original Jubei was amazing. Just wind walk. You'll see it as we play more of the game when it's like, I need someone here now. But it is good to get Jubei experience early on, so you get those abilities sooner rather than later.
Okay.
You get this experience by killing enemies. So when you find enemies, you want to take them out. While that is being done, because you're soon about to get access to the next screen, it does move faster as well.
Nice.
You've now unlocked the world domination screen.
Da-da-da!
But you do also have a new rune. Oh, you can build more of the outside topside shacks if you want.
Oh, we can build
And
we
the
can build a
hotels.
hotel
You
to
now
make it
have
look nice.
access to the world domination screen. From here, you will be able to commit acts of infamy all around the globe to increase your notoriety and steal valuable loot from under the noses of the forces of justice. Right now, though, the most important information to note is that the world map is your primary means of obtaining additional funds. You can send minions to any region in the world, where they will automatically steal money as long as the stealing option is selected for the region. Once in a region, your minions will send back their ill-gotten gains at regular intervals. It will be collected from a depot and taken to your strong room. Each region has a cash rating. The higher this is, the more cash your minions will steal. You can uncover the cash rating by having the required number of control panels active for the region. Having more minions stealing in a region will increase the amount of money stolen. Also, some minion types are better at stealing than others, so choose your forces wisely.
Okay.
Sending
Makes
minions
sense.
to a region is a simple process. Just select the region you wish to steal from, then select which men you wish to send from the minion list at the bottom of the screen. If you want to bring minions back to the island, just select them from the minion region list. Remember that it takes a little time for minions to travel to the world and back. The small numbers in the minion lists indicate minions currently in transit.
There you go. So
Okay.
I'll reiterate some of that as you need to know it. But yeah, you've unlocked the hotel stuff. Not useful at the moment because you don't have anybody who can work in a hotel. We will get to that stage. You have a new objective, so you can keep an eye on what's currently next to do. So you're still in Evil Intention, still in number one. So what's the next one? Reports indicate that trained civilians are holidaying on the island, captured, imprisoned, and made in a security holding cell.
Okay.
So there you go. You've unlocked the armory
Ah.
and the holding cell. Then you also had the freezer from earlier, which is
Yes,
where
we
you can
haven't
store
built
your
that
dead
yet.
bodies. So a few things to build. Now I will say, once you capture and interrogate the maid, the game starts. So
Okay.
before that happens, we're going to do a cheat. And the reason that we're going to do a cheat is to save time.
Oh,
So at the moment, if you click on the world domination screen,
I'm here.
this music so much as a kid. So you've got different colours for the map. The colours represent the different nations of the world. So blue, I believe, is Patriot. Green is Saber. Red is Hammer. Orange is Anvil. And yellow is Smash.
Smash.
Those are all the different ones. You'll see that they've got
I love that they made American Patriots, of course.
Patriot, along with Japan. Japan's blue.
Oh.
Part of the Pacific Allies, as they are referred to in this game.
Oh, Pacific Allies.
And Sabre is, as you would probably imagine, most of what was the British colonies, with the exception of Canada, because we've got India, Australia, and South Africa. Those were the British colonies. Well,
Okay.
the major British colonies, I should say. Anvil, most of Asia. Hammer is Russia and Cuba.
Cuba. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I can see. Just
I believe
Anna.
that is some sort of reference to maybe like the who had dangerous missiles during the Cold War.
oh,
I don't know that one, but it's just a
Dunno.
guess. That's
Okay.
just a guess. But it also has parts of Eastern Europe as well. So basically the Soviet countries. And then yellow is, for want of a better term, the poorer countries, I'm afraid to say.
Oh.
It is mostly
and Antarctica.
Antarctica, South America, and most of Africa. So that is how the game is split up, in that they are all unified. So all of the yellow countries are unified. So when you see a Smash agent, they are from one of these yellow countries. When you see a Patriot, they're from one of the Patriot countries.
Makes sense. Okay. I feel like I would be too tempted to completely fail to do any evil and run a nice resort island. I mean, based off what I've assumed so far, if you want to run a resort island, much like anything, you need money to fund it. And I'm gonna guess that you don't make a lot of money from running a hotel, but you do make a lot of money from being evil.
You make no money from running the hotel.
Well, there you go
unfortunately.
then. So your hotel business would very rapidly run into the ground, so you would have to steal money to run your hotel.
Right. Up at the top right, you've got heat.
Mm-hmm.
As you hover over different colours, not countries, different colours, the heat level will change to represent how much heat you have with that nation.
Okay.
So at the moment you have 0.
Yeah, everything's a 0.
But if you were to piss off Patriot, all the Patriot countries then have their heat raised
Raise up.
against you. So the heat means that they will send more agents to your island to expose you or kill you or steal from you or do something.
Okay.
Because each of the agents have different roles. Much like you have minions that do different roles, they have agents that do
Yeah,
different
so I
roles.
can see that I can see the bomb that I have like no income every few seconds at the moment, which obviously isn't a big issue at the moment, but it will probably become a big thing. If eventually I'm going to need to start earning a lot more money.
Yep, so here you got notoriety. Notoriety is a separate resource that is mainly for the progression of the story. It will tell you need to reach a certain level of notoriety, and you get notoriety by completing missions. So you see these little white dots. You can click on those and they will open up something for you. There you go. This is a mission to do, so you need to have the required number of the correct minions,
Okay.
and you get a little description. So operatives have uncovered a smash listening post and staging area for covert operations. It appears that this cell has effectively curtailed criminal activities in the region. Destroying the operation will send a clear message to the forces of justice. A new power is rising, and no pesky do-gooders are going to stop it.
Does it say where the island is?
No.
Nope.
We don't know where the island is.
Mystery.
Literally just an island. But you'll notice as well that in those missions, it tells you how much risk there is, so how dangerous the mission is, how likely someone is to die every so many ticks of seconds,
Okay.
how long it will take, how much heat it will generate, and what notoriety you will earn from it. At the moment, it's all question marks. Do you know why it's all question
Because
marks?
I don't have enough control panels.
Don't have enough control panels. There
Hey,
you go.
I'm paying attention.
There you go, she's picking up. So if you then click just anywhere on the continent, that'll tell you need 2, because this is not a particularly difficult area to crack. If you were to go somewhere like in America, these places have many more control panels needed to open them. And each of the colours don't dictate the difficulty. Each region dictates the difficulty. So if you click on this one,
yes.
they have different control
They have
panels
different bars.
per one. Some of them are harder to crack than others, but some of them provide more money than others.
Okay, so apparently most of them seem to want me to have another one.
Yeah.
I'm not getting any information from anything.
I think I worked out that if you have 8, that's enough control panels to get you into everywhere.
That's the
But
optimal
that's
number, okay.
that's 16 people that you'll then have working on just control panels, and then you may want a couple of memory units as well. So it's quite a few people that you can need for that. Something you may want to do before you start messing out with the control room
Okay.
is to go into the barracks, because having more minions would get a lot more stuff done a lot more quickly. So if you hover over, so if you click on your minion screen, you've now gone up to 13 because you've got more lockers,
Because we built the lockers.
and because you did the barracks, which unlocks the initial cap,
Okay.
basically. But remember before how I said each of the lockers gives you another minion, but it doesn't. Each of the lockers will add to how many minions you can have, but another calculation is your notoriety. As you get more notoriety, your minion cap increases as well.
Yeah, because I immediately noticed stuff like, I built 3 lockers. I can have 13 people?
Yeah.
The math ain't mathing
The
there.
math ain't mathing yet. I think the initial one is that you get more. I think it unlocks it to 10 once you've done the complete barracks achievement, and then for each locker you get one more. So it went from 5 unlocked to 10, and then 3 lockers, 13. I think that's how the math works out for that one. Oh, this is where she's like, I've built the room and I can't put them side by side. There you go. Click it there. That's fine. Well, you can build them like that because I can get in at either side of it.
Oh, right, I forgot about that. So, hang on. I didn't want to do that, okay. How do I undo
Right click it, delete. There you go. So you can right click on objects and you can tell them to move. So something that they did very well in the second one, you can tell it you want it to build there, even though it's red, because it doesn't register how valid it will be afterwards. If
Okay.
you know what I mean. Or I suppose you don't want to move that one, you want to move
Yeah.
this one, don't you? So click the X. So you can click that one to move if you want. So it doesn't do the second calculation to say that item won't be there when it is moved. So
Right,
it will be
okay, that's
valid when
fine.
it's
That's
placed.
fine.
But again, that was something they fixed in Evil Genius 2, which was nice. And in Evil Genius 2, you can move multiple things at the same time. You can tell things.
Also useful.
So that was a good thing, and I did like that. But the fact that they changed the other stuff about the base building stuff was what annoyed me about Evil Genius 2. It's like, you added in some good things, but you also changed some of the good things from the previous one that was like, you definitely shouldn't have changed that because that was a really good feature. Put that there. That will render the bed inaccessible, so you'll have to move that. So this is where you may want to go, okay, now that I know the spacing needed for all of these items, now I want to build a bigger...
Change the layout of the room.
Yeah, I want to build a bigger barracks. So,
And it does... Okay.
because you won't be able to get into that corner.
Can't get into the corner, so it doesn't acknowledge it. Okay. It is nice that you're not locked in.
If you want to delete corridors, you can do it,
Okay.
but you have to be very specific about how you do it. If you try to delete the corridor now, it would delete the whole thing. If you put a doorway there, you can delete this corridor and it will delete that corridor and the door. It will delete the corridor up until it hits the door.
So the door is a good way to divide.
Yeah.
Doors are a good way to divide things.
But because a door can't exist without space on the other side, it removes the door and fills that in as well.
Okay.
So that becomes like your line. So if you do want to mess about with them, that's how you do that.
Okay.
So if you want to build more barracks, you can do. If you want to move on to the new rooms, you can do that too.
Let's, I guess, build an armory. And I can...
I knew that was coming as well. I was like,
Way. Way.
so at the moment it can't have a door on it. Just so you're aware. And at the moment, the only thing you can put in the armory is a holding
It's the
cell.
holding
You've not
cell.
unlocked anything else yet.
Okay.
It's right at the start. There's more stuff that will be available in all of these rooms.
I may change my mind on that later.
Yeah, you can do. I mean, if you deleted the barracks now, you can just completely wipe it out, build it somewhere else. There's nothing stopping you. Space build again. It's part of the fun.
So I think what I'm going to do next is do another little corridor just here. Another barracks.
Okay. Now, I'm going to take a wild stab in the dark and say this is not a barracks, this is a locker room, isn't it?
Yeah.
How did I know how your brain works? I'm going to go get some biscuits.
Biscuits.
Do you want a cup of tea?
Yeah.
Okay. While you're doing your
Thank
base
you.
building and talking to the guys and telling them about your wonderful ideas for a
Yes.
new base, I'm going to get some tea and biscuits.
Shall I also, because this is going to make you roll your eyes, have you worked out what's happening here with me?
Kobolds. All the kobolds were sat on your chair, and I was like, yeah, I've noticed that. Where's the hunter one?
Here he is. Where? I've got all the kobolds out.
All the gremlins.
Because I'm an evil genius, i.e. I'm a dragon with all my minions. That was why I got out all my kobolds for this session.
Oh, I noticed. I did notice. Gremlin time.
Gremlin time. I've got all my
I'm going
kobolds.
to take a photo of that.
Do it. I'm an evil genius. Where? Send it to Dan like how I sent a picture of you playing Day of the Tentacle to Dad. Okay, so I feel like I should change this. Okay. Add a corridor there for basically the door to go in. This time I will build the armory. And this is basically going to be a little holding cell. Like that. This room, I want another locker. guessing at some point there's going to be some sort of recreation room to calm them down. What are you guys thinking so far? This is my first experience with this. That's annoying.
Object purchase order confirmed. Object has been ordered. Object purchase order confirmed. Object has been ordered. Object purchase order confirmed.
Just get a ton of minions.
Object has been ordered.
Okay, I'm not actually going to fill the room just yet. Because I'm probably going to need a couple more bunk beds. So they're not going to be able to get around that one, but I can probably actually remove those lockers once the new ones have been built. Cancel? Cancel. Don't want to do it anymore. Right, and we're going here because that's, I'm guessing, where all the supplies are being built up. Yeah, so who's this? Oh, that's the civilian. Right. So we can't build on top of the mountain. Can we zoom? Okay, let's zoom further. I'm gonna wait for Spook's guidance on that before I just jump and do it. Minions. All minions, right.
Caution, cannot accommodate this many minions.
Okay. There are traps. There are traps that we can build. Spook has not explained that yet either. Everyone in the background was doing chores, so listening or watching it certainly sounds fun. Excellent. Excellent. How are the babies? I'm going to be cat sitting this coming week. I'm going to have a kitten. I need a freezer.
Body bags are created when you kill an agent or tourist and have an area effect that saps the loyalty and attention stats of nearby minions. They are also damning proof of your evilness, and heat will be generated if an investigator happens across one and leaves the island with that information. You can use the move tag to hide a body bag in a more isolated spot, but the most convenient way to deal with them is to build a freezer room. Minions will automatically take body bags to it, and they won't have any area effect if stored there.
They're just stored on meat hooks,
Okay
Jesus.
at the time, but placing them in the freezer slows this process down.
They're just stored on meat hooks. Okay. Also, I think I took so long to build the freezer that the body bags have actually disappeared.
Yes, they do disappear on their own. So you might ask, what's the point of a freezer?
Oh god, he's bought an entire tray of things.
So, what we didn't see before with the body bags, which I'm assuming is because they were the first body bags, although I don't quite know why, because they were still having the negative effect, is that like your evil genius, they have a circle of influence themselves that affects purple and pink, loyalty and attention, but negatively. And it tells you how far around them it affects. In a freezer room, the circle of influence is negated.
Okay, that makes sense.
So that's why you have a freezer room to store the bodies in, which A, keeps them away from people because they're in a room that they don't need to go into, and it removes their negative circle of influence. So if you put them in the corridor, anybody walking past that corridor will see the body bag and they will slowly be affected by it as they walk past. So that's the point of freezer rooms. And then the freezer rack allows you to store them more conveniently. You can store up to like 6 bodies per rack.
Yeah, I saw a little video popped up and it showed it, and I was like, Jesus, they legitimately just store them on meat hooks. Okay.
Room construction unpaused.
Yeah. That one had gone off.
There.
Alright.
Some more people. But we've got all the lockers to accommodate them.
Yeah.
So, if I want to go out here and build some of this stuff, is there any advice or things that you need to tell me about building some of this stuff?
Yeah, don't.
Don't?
Not yet.
No, okay.
Outside topside shacks, which is what that is, can be useful because they can give you places to put minions outside of the base. So you can put them near entrances and then have doors that are guarded. So you know there's always going to be somebody around outside if you need them.
Mhm.
The hotels we can't make use of yet until we've got valets to mess about with. And they're very expensive.
Yes, I can see that.
You see, 80,000 for the hub, and then each wing is another 40 grand.
Oof.
They're very expensive to build and put stuff in, and you don't get too many civilians, and civilians aren't too bad to deal with, but there's the maid.
Yeah, maid.
There you go. Wasting time. So we're not going to mess with her just yet. Going to get everything sorted.
Okay.
So, do you want to build a bigger, safer strong room?
Yes.
Because that would be something that I would recommend for the cheat that we are going to do before we start the game. So the cheat that we're going to do is we're going to give ourselves a shit ton of money.
Okay.
And there's a reason for this, and there's a reason why I don't consider it to be cheating. At this stage in the game, you cannot lose.
Okay.
There
We
is
have
no
the
wa-
safety net of the start.
Yeah, you literally cannot lose because, as I said before, until you deal with the maid, the game has not started. No agents can come to the island and threaten to steal stuff or to kill you or to raise your heat level.
Okay.
If you send minions out into the world, you can generate heat, but they will not respond to that heat. As you bring people back to the island, heat will slowly start to go down until it reaches 0. So your 2 options for us getting loads of money is for you to build a massive strong room, maximize your minion count, send them all out to the richest place in the world, wait for literal real life hours for the money to generate, bring them back from the continent onto the island, let the heat reach 0, and then progress the game.
Oh my god.
Or we can type in a cheat code and just have loads of money at the start and then not cheat again for the rest of the game. That's the way I always saw it as a kid. If I'm literally saving myself the time of having to get loads of money at the start, because that is the only thing that's stopping it. Is time.
I see.
Literally it.
Wow, okay. I don't know. What say you, chat? Because obviously with streaming, we don't really just want to sit and wait for hours.
And I do mean hours, because if you sent 200 minions, which is the only unit you have access to at the moment, to the middle of America, which as you can see has a 9 rating for its money, which is the highest number. I think each minion steals $200. So if you were to get 100 minions, that means that you would be getting $20,000 every 60 seconds. You started with 2 million.
Oh, okay.
So even just to get from 20,000 back to your original starting point of 2 million would take 100 minutes. That's an hour and 40 minutes.
Right.
And 2 million is not going to see you through the game, certainly. It'll
Oh no,
get you
it was
through
the
a fair
start.
amount.
If it would see you through the game, they wouldn't give it to you as your starting money.
There you go. So,
Cheat code, yep. Evil Genius would use a cheat code pretend you've rolled about. I think everyone's saying we can use a cheat code to progress.
so this was a legitimate thing I thought about for what they should have done with Evil Genius too. Money is obviously a core resource in the game.
Mhm.
Having money, stealing money from the world to use it for stuff. But the game is infinitely more fun if you just have unlimited money to buy everything that you want.
It's like
But
playing
that-
The Sims.
yeah,
It's
but
like, how
but-
long before you go, fuck it, give yourself unlimited money so you can just build what you want?
Yeah, but there needs to be a challenge in that you need to put your minions at risk so that you can get money. So my thought was, instead of having a money number, as in like how much money do you have, it should be an income number. So as long as you are achieving a certain amount of income, a certain value, you can build the higher cost items. So you need to have minions out in the world at all times because they are creating an income. So it could be like low income, medium income, high income, and it's like unless you're achieving high income, these items are locked and you can't get them. So you always need to have minions out in the world stealing, but there's no actual number of you have X amount of money. I thought that would have been a much better way of doing it, because then the strategy in what minions do I send out, where do I keep them, I have to keep checking on them to make sure agents aren't attacking them.
Mhm.
But I don't have to monitor this number at the bottom. It's just I'm still achieving high income, which is what I wanted, so I can build anything unlimited. As soon as that drops to medium, I'll be like, oh shit, I lost minions out in the world because they got attacked. I need to replenish them. I need to go through all the stages of training. So yeah, that would be, to me, that feels like it would be better rather than, oh, well, I've got to wait until I've generated another 30 grand. How long is that going to take? According to this, it's going to take another 7 minutes. Okay, well, I guess I'm waiting around for 7 minutes because I need this item to continue. That feels boring. So that was what I would have said would have been a better thing, of
That's
just
fair
having
enough.
an income rating as opposed to an actual number you've got to monitor.
Yeah. It's just, it's choice, really. Because it's one of those things where it's like, for example, the Let Them Trade game that I've been playing. Part of the reason that I'm enjoying it, playing it in the evenings, is that after a while I have things set up and I just have to let it tick over and basically just kind of monitor it so I can have something on the screen to watch. So it's like, under certain circumstances, having you need to wait 5 minutes, in my mind is not awful, but that's just me specifically of, I can go do something on my other screen, which obviously is only really a modern thing.
Only really a modern thing, and if you tried to explain that to game developers of like, it's okay for people to be waiting for your game because they can go and play a different game, which is better for them. Not a great selling point, is it?
No, I suppose it is.
You know what I mean? You always want people to be engaged in your game. So it's like, well, while you haven't got the money at the moment, can you continue playing? It's like, well, not really. I'm kind of waiting just for shit to happen. It's like, okay, well, that feels like a flaw in the mechanics and something that should be addressed. So you can click on these minions and see what their stats are now. Just left click, double click them. There you go.
And we can see they're going back up again. I realised I hadn't done the thing that you advised of, I'll have him stand next to them.
So this is where Alexis comes through, because I think her influence is more or less the size of that room.
Ah, I see.
Shen Yu's is about half the size of that.
Fair enough. Everybody working? Yep, you don't need to keep breathing down my neck. Nope, I'm just going to stand here.
They must
Cool.
work harder.
Cool. I'm just going to stand here and watch you. Nope, that's fine. You keep doing that.
So you can still build more lockers if you want to increase the minion cap. I will wait for you now to say when you are ready to continue with the game, and then because people have said they're okay with us choosing at the start, we don't want to cheat for the whole game because that ruins the fun of it. Like, part of the fun later on is the juggling of the income, but at this point I could go out and get a shit ton of money and there would be no repercussions. So it's like, well, I either waste my time or I just give myself the money. But then as soon as the game starts, all cheats are off and it's like, well, now you got to play properly. Yeah, you can send minions out so you can see how it works. So you see the little plus
Like that.
indicator.
Yeah.
And then if you go back to the island, you'll see if you click on people, they'll have a picture of the world, is it? Nope, he's going to get an item. Constructing your... these guys, if you click on... No, they've got briefcases. There'll be somebody that'll be running to go to the airport. These guys? Saddling up for a mission. There you go. So if you... Yeah, he's got a picture of the globe icon. So he's running out to the world. He's doing the same. So you'll see them go over to this heliport. And then a helicopter will land and take them. The other alternative is they go to the other port and there's a boat that picks them up.
Okay.
Different animation, but doing the exact same thing.
Seeing in the bottom right of the screen, Max Icon looks like an evil fat baby. He does look a bit like an evil fat baby. Yeah, he does.
Das ist gut, ja. Biscuit ASMR. Oh. So now you can click on the world domination screen quickly and you'll see the helicopter. Because even though it's picking them up, it still counts and you'll see it come flying in a minute. I like how you pointed at the screen. You've got biscuits in your hand. Yep.
Yeah.
It'll come out in a sec. Once they've all loaded on. And then he disappears. Now you see you've got heat. Heat is generated. But if you click on that, so you sent 5 people, they're stealing 2 grand per 60 seconds.
Yep, that's not a lot.
That's a long time to wait to get money. It's a real annoying amount of time to make money.
Yeah.
And that's what I thought as a kid of like, I've played this game several times now. I go through the start every time, but part of the annoying thing is that I want to set up my base and I have no money. And I want to move on to the next part of the game, but logically you should move on to the next part of the game when you're prepared for the next part of the game, which is by having a lot of money. So I might as well just activate the cheat.
Very fair.
Object has been ordered.
You can hold shift and you can place multiple of the same item.
There we go.
This object has limited access.
Oh god, did you place all them lockers before manually? I wish I'd told you that before I went down to get to
Yeah, you didn't tell me that.
Yeah,
So
sorry.
yeah, I did place those all manually.
Object has been ordered.
Surprised that didn't come up when I came back up. I'm like, God, that took me ages.
No. Remember what I said earlier of like, I'll just sit and just be like, click, 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 click. No thought, just click.
Which amazes me why you haven't joined us for OpenTTD. That is literally the game of stare at screen while train go choo choo and move.
It's mostly because I've been doing other stuff.
The autism game.
And I also have the autism. Oh yeah, that was something I didn't mention. You know, when obviously the whole thing with the paracetamol with the thing came up in the news. I was at mum and dad's at the time, and they were both just like, you know, what's a load of rubbish and all this stuff. Actually, when I went for a walk with mum, because it was like literally as we were walking out the door to go get some fresh air, I actually managed to be like, well, it did kind of mention how like I have sort of set up to go try and get a diagnosis because I'm probably ADHD and maybe also a little bit of autism. And mum just was like kind of fine with that. She didn't even, she didn't really, pass around. She was like, fair enough. And I was like, fair enough. I'm gonna take that validation.
Fair enough.
I'll take fair enough. Yay. Okay, so room-wise, we have a control room. We've made the armory, which just has that at the moment. I'm probably going to need another armory at some point, because that one's very small right now. And a freezer with 3 things for bodies, so quite a lot. And okay, so the other thing I haven't made yet is a strong room.
Got a lot more mountain to go into.
Yeah, we've got loads more mountain to go all the way in here. We're building gradually further and further in.
New room build order confirmed.
Health and safety.
Purchase order confirmed.
So, fire extinguishers are for removing fires.
Wait, really?
Yep.
Who could have guessed?
Workers cannot use them. Only valets can use them.
Okay.
So at the moment, you have something that nobody can use, but also if a fire broke out, you wouldn't be able to do anything about it anyway.
Okay.
How do fires break out? I believe at the moment, maintenance on things is turned off. So if you double click on the holding cell, for example. Yeah, where
Oh, I see.
200. That will slowly go down, and if it takes damage, it will also go down. It does follow Age of Empires logic, in that when things get damaged, they go on fire. And then when they break, they explode. Even if there's no logical reason why they should explode.
Why it should. It
That's
just
just
does.
how things work.
Yep.
When things explode, they create fire, which affects other objects around them and slowly starts to wear away at their wear,
Yeah.
as it's called, until they explode as well. So it can start to chain react, which is annoying. But that is where fire extinguishers come in that you can then go in and save those items. The minions that deal with maintenance are your technicians, which you do not have access to yet, but there will be a minion that you will be able to get fairly soon, and they will then maintain all of your equipment. Briefcase racks, that is the thing that they use to go and buy stuff from the world map. So you probably don't need one of them because you could move the other briefcase rack that
Oh,
exists
okay.
if you wanted to. So something to keep in mind though is that money will generate on the tiles of the floor. If you get too much money, it can generate and block things such as doorways and briefcases.
Okay.
So sometimes it can be better for the strong room to not have a door that leads in, but a briefcase rack that is very near the door. But you can't block the door because then agents can come in via a trapdoor into the money because you've locked it off. You can't game the game, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
So let's go back to the strong room so you
Okay.
can get a visual example because you learn visually.
I do.
If you were to put the briefcase rack right where the door is,
Okay.
and there's no door, and it's pointing out into the corridor, so the minions can come in and grab it, you've blocked off the strong room, so you cannot get into that strong room at all, right?
Okay.
The game knows that, and they will say, right, I see what you're doing. You can't lock it off
Yeah.
by barring it from any physical entrance. So what I'm gonna do
What I'm gonna do.
is agents will then be able to, out in the desert, rip the sand up and jump through a trap door that then pops
Looney
up
Tunes style.
Looney Tune style into the room to then steal your gold, and then they will also exit via the same method. So if you try to game the game, they'll game you right back.
Okay.
And they'll say, don't do that, that's cheating. So
It's great that they actually did think of that, though.
So what I recommend to do, if you want, is if you go back to your current the new strong room, is to build a second doorway. One of them has a door, the other one has a briefcase rack. So you can get into the room, but you don't have any need to get into the room, and the briefcase rack can then sit here. So the minions can access it, but the gold can never overflow that it's in front of the briefcase, if you get what I mean.
Not sure I do.
Okay.
Wait for him to build. Show me what you mean.
Yeah, I'll show you what I mean. This is just stuff that I've learned from playing the game many times and being like, there must be a way to do this where I'm not gaming the game, but I'm doing what I want to do.
Again, the detail of he puts down the dynamite, he walks away.
Yeah, because he's done his bit now, and all the dynamite that is necessary has been done. You haven't seen them actually finish, do a room from start to finish, so you can click and watch. A lot of dynamite for this room.
It's a big room.
Bish!
Thank you.
I think that is the last of the dynamite.
So I did notice this on one of the other rooms of when he's done with the dynamite, he walks away and then he does a little animation.
There you go. The blue line disappears. Now he took damage there because he's a dickhead.
And he stood too close
And he
to
stood
it.
too close to the explosion, so he did take a bit of damage. But, you know, not the end of the world.
He'll get better.
Yeah. So,
Doing nothing useful. Yep.
so there is a way you could unlock another room. When a minion dies, you unlock a room. It's a very necessary room.
Uh-huh.
It is.
Is it the morgue?
No, you've already got a morgue. You've got the freezer room.
Yes, that's true. So when you say when he dies, can I literally tell Max to kill someone and that does it?
You've got him selected, so you now have to right-click somebody.
Yes. You have failed me for the last time.
You can zoom in and watch what happens.
Damn. And all of the arrows went up.
Oh, weirdly enough, that didn't unlock it. Oh well.
Spook! You just had me kill somebody!
I thought it did. I thought it was as soon. It must have to die to enemy fire then.
Well, at least all of these people are nice and loyal again.
It failed me for the last time.
Curse you,
So-
glass of water.
So, if I take over with the match.
Yeah, show me.
If you built a briefcase rack here, for example, right? The gold would fill up all these tiles, but it could also fill the footprints. Now the briefcase racks is no longer accessible,
Okay.
and you've got no way of getting rid of your money without it being stolen. If you built it here, you've now blocked off the room, so you've now gamed the game,
Yeah,
and they
the
can't
game
get in.
and the game knows that.
And the game will know that, and all the money will fill up behind the briefcase rack. But if there's still at least one tile of space, the agents can
Can
get
get
in.
in. Okay, I
So-
grasped that bit.
So if you built another entrance here and put a door on it, that's a legal way of getting into the room, but you can still keep the briefcase rack there.
Okay.
So that the minions can access this without the briefcase rack ever being
Getting blocked.
getting blocked at any
Okay.
point. That's what I meant.
Okay.
Stuff that I learnt over the years, and if you wanted to, you could have turned that block there where the corridor is into more strong room if you wanted to, but it's not the end of the world. But if you put that there now, actually,
And then
oh, you're still good. It doesn't matter because we're going to get money anyway. But let's see what happens when they build that. Because if he builds it from this side, it'll be fine. If he builds it from the other side, you'll get to see a funny animation.
he realizes he's trapped in a room. See if he does.
Are your minions still out in the world?
Yes.
Might want to call them back so the heat can start dropping down as well. Click them. Yep. There you go. Now they're coming back. So they return near instantly,
Fair enough.
but going out takes a bit of time. How long is this going to take?
Say, we've got all these people. Why is no one building?
It's because it only needs one person.
Here he goes.
There he goes. Right. So we'll see how he does. Are you going to do it from the front or are you going to do it from the back?
Don't drop Jubei in there.
Jubei's a henchman, so he's okay. He's exempt from the rule as well. You can't trap your henchman indefinitely. Yep, he's done. There we go. So we're going to get to see what happens here. Oh no, Jubei is.
Nope, Jubei also panics. Oh no!
So, obviously, you can now build another corridor that leads in, and then you can put a door on it. There you go.
Room construction unpaused.
I thought a henchman could get out, but evidently, I know your evil genius can't because that could be a way to game it.
Yeah, just put your evil genius in a room with no doors and they're safe.
And they're on one tile, so it's like, well, I can never lose the game now because there's no way of them being able to get in. I just got to listen to the evil genius running around screaming. It's like, no, as soon as he realizes he's trapped, he will come back out in a corridor. This also means you can go to the other strong room and you can delete it. And the money doesn't get deleted, the money will then be moved to the next available strong room.
Because you can kind of see that it's starting here of like there's piles of money building up and that
Yeah.
could end up blocking it.
Yeah, which is what you don't want.
Yeah.
Because at
I'll
the
wait for
moment,
that
I
door
think
to
it
be
will
built.
recognise that as the primary strong room. It'll be the first one that was ever built, so any money you get will always go there, which means it's outside the base and vulnerable to
Vulnerable,
be
yeah.
stolen.
I want to wait for this door to be made first before I delete it. Just in case.
And then you can turn that topside shack into anything you want. You can then put lockers out there if you want, because again, they're not incriminating. But they'll only fit 4 because it's only a small space. So there's all manner of stuff you can leave outside the base that can be handy. You know. It's just down to personal preference, really.
Fair enough. Here he comes.
So a good thing that would have been for the sequel would have been being able to give like a what do they call it, a building queue. So it's like, okay, you've said that you want to blow up this room and then build a door. We're going to send the people to get both of those things at the same time.
Yeah.
That would have been a good advancement, you know. Because now he's blown the room up, and now I'll say, right, now you can have a door. I better go and send someone
Gotta
to
go get
the...
somebody to go make the door.
Yeah, so whereas now he could still be waiting there, and then as soon as the room has been classified as built, he would just drop it, and then there you go. These guys will now stop panicking.
They can escape.
There you go. Well,
Oh, this is fine. It's a valid reason to just be like, oh, I'm in a room with no exits. Panic. So we have got one of every room at the moment until we unlock further rooms.
Yep.
As well as being a cash candy jar for you to dip your hands into, the World Domination screen gives you the opportunity to increase your notoriety. The best source of notoriety are acts of infamy, devious crimes that will win you terrible renown. Some acts of infamy will also award you with fabulously valuable loot. Most acts of infamy can only be uncovered by minions plotting in the region. To make minions in a region plot to uncover acts of infamy, select the plot option from the region screen. The more minions in a region, the faster they will uncover acts of infamy. Also, some minion types are better than others at plotting, so choose carefully who you send.
Okay.
Some acts of infamy are so outrageous that you will not be able to uncover them until you have increased your notoriety.
Okay. That seems like an useful thing to do. This one still.
You can read what these things do, because some of them are just like generic missions, but some of them have different symbols. So
This one actually has stuff on it.
yeah, now you can see what it is. So it takes a minute. One risk, so not risky at all. Oh, it's all dropped off because people have now got up from the desk. So it's not been, the information's not been recorded. So
Oh, one guy got up.
more desks might be needed, more memory banks might be needed just to keep it topped up. But yeah, generally, if the act of infamy has a flag, it's just a generic mission, doesn't really do anything. If it has a 3D model, that means that you might get something from it. So it will have an actual in-game item, like it could be a bit of loot, it could be a new room, it could be a new object, like what you've got here of like something that you can actually place down and interact with, various things.
Here he comes with the door.
Got that door you wanted. You can click on doors as well, and they have interesting information on them. It's not a door. Ah. Levels of security.
Okay.
1 means anybody can pass. 2 means that only your units can go through them. It's locked to civilians and agents. 3 means that only the evil genius can go through them.
And 4 is no
4 means the same as 3, but you also want this door guarded to make sure that that is adhered to.
Okay.
So henchmen or guard minions, which are the orange minions, will stand either side of the door to attention waiting. So if somebody tries to open that door when they shouldn't, they get the shit kicked out.
Okay, so now that that's built, I'm going to move this.
So you can also delete the room itself.
Room demolition imminent.
Oh yeah, you didn't see him destroy the object.
No, I didn't.
He puts a box down, the fold out, you know, like a dice. The thing shrinks into the box, he picks the box up and he crushes it in his hand and then throws it over his shoulder. Done with that.
That's a good
Bit of
one.
rubbish, those. There you go. Now you can build whatever you want in there. Or you can leave it for now until
Leave
something
it for now. We'll see.
appropriate comes up.
If something comes up.
Yep,
'cause-
but that is the option that you've got with the outdoor ones.
Yeah, because I'm happy with the layout at the moment. Here they come.
Yeah. I need to be here. Das ist good, yeah.
This is good, yeah. Send 999 minions to uncover everything.
That is another option as well, but I never did that as a kid of like, I'm going to just send people to...
Oh.
in need of help. So, you've got no one that can help him at the moment because this is where valets would come in.
Ah.
They would pick up his body, they would take him to the barracks and they would put him in bed so he could recover quicker. At the moment, he's just going to slowly regain his stamina as a drunk would on the floor.
Yeah, just lying there.
Yeah,
Aye.
so he's going to be there a while. And you can't improve his stamina by being near him because he doesn't know you're there because he's unconscious.
Fair.
So,
Yeah. Yes.
blue Discovering the age-old problem I had as a kid of how can I get this
Circle
circle
to fit this square
all these
room?
square items? Yeah.
How can I get the circle to fit in the square?
So now you can work out how to try and set it up so that all the control panels form a sort of internal circle, so that your guy.
That's
can
the
stand in
real
middle.
reason that these big rooms are always circular in the movies. It's so that the sphere of influence can be in the centre.
Yeah.
It's more like an internet cafe. It could be both.
That guy's on new grounds. I can see from here.
That man's playing Gallagher. Thought no one would notice, but we did.
Yep. Do you want to try and do all of these before we start the proper game?
I guess, yeah.
Simon, send your minions out to all these acts of infamy, then get them sorted. Get it done, love.
That one required 4. I've sent 5.
Mhm.
This one needs 3. This one only needs 2. So is it literally just send people to the zone?
Yeah, to the zone. And then when they're there, you'll have ticked the box to say you got the right number of people.
We don't know this one.
Oh, you do.
This one, we know how many people is needed, but we don't
Oh,
know
right.
the stats for it, is what I meant. I mean, we can still send people to do it.
You can also send Jubo, and he will get experience from completing missions.
Ah. That's probably a good idea.
But he doesn't count as a worker, remember. So you still have to have the right number of what it specifies. If it says it wants 3 workers, there have to be 3 workers. If it needs 3 guards, you can't send 3 workers. It needs to be guards.
We'll get our guards soon, I'm guessing.
Lines.
Lines.
Lines and numbers and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Them do be some lines.
Them sure are lines. Anyway. I guess we'll just let that tick over.
Your minions are sycophantic lackeys that will work until their statistics are reduced to 0, at which point they may fall unconscious or become stupefied. If you want to keep them working efficiently, you can build many different objects that allow the minions to replenish their statistics. Remember though, you can only replenish your minions' loyalty
What?
by letting them watch interrogation, placing loot, or by using your circle of influence. On the other hand, you could simply execute them and obtain some new ones.
Very upfront
On the
about
other
it.
If you
hand,
want your minions to react to a character's presence, you will need to attach a tag to them.
You explained the
Right-click on
tag system.
target person to bring up the tag menu. Which tag is selected will determine how your minions react to the tagged person. An agent given a kill tag will be attacked on sight by your minions. The capture tag will prompt your minions to beat the tagged character unconscious and carry them to a cell if there is one vacant. The weaken tag causes social minions to use their psychological attacks. Minions will only react to tagged characters if they are in their line of sight, close by, or spotted by a surveillance camera. If no tag is attached to a target person, your minions will carry on with their current task and ignore them. They would not dare to presume to understand your evil intentions by apprehending a character without your express orders.
There you go. See?
you're not paid to think. I am paid to think.
Is that another one of his lines? No?
It should be.
It should be, yeah. That's why I asked. So, how can I tell if they've done the thing, or can I just call them back and it'll be done?
No, when they get there, you see there's a go button that is greyed out. It's on the bit that you were just like...
Oh, there. There it is. Okay.
Because you may well just want to have minions in the region just stealing. You might be like, I don't want to do this just yet. I'm not ready.
Fair enough. The helicopter. Off they go. There's Juve.
I think it's when this animation starts that they are technically gone now. They're not on the island.
Yep, there it is.
Yep.
Nice. so we can see that they're up here.
Yeah, so I think if you click on their actual models, you can see what they're good at.
Text allies in battle boost information level in the region. Terrible,
Sucks.
terrible poor. They're a basic bitch.
Buttery basic bitch.
Go.
Yeah, we don't know how long that's going to take though, because we
No.
haven't got the intel for it.
Mission underway.
Oh, that's nice that the UI has a little clock on it. Obviously, for this one, we don't, because we don't know what it is.
Yep. Need more control panels.
Commencing mission.
Imagine they're all reasonably short because this is the start.
Mission underway.
Flashing. No way of knowing. How many control panels do we need? One and a half.
Yeah, you need half of one apparently.
Hello, Delhi. This is Abdul from the Traffic Elephant. No traffic news right now, I'm afraid. We've taken an unscheduled refueling stop in the Ganges. The latest news from the subcontinent is that Saber have managed to outwit the evil mastermind's latest scheme, perhaps indicating that this world scourge is becoming too complacent. The minions were easily routed by Saber's own soldiers.
Oh.
Hello there. This is Reverend Archer with the Polynesian Public Service broadcast on a mission in Papua New Guinea. I've got an exciting program lined up for you today. First a few hymns and a bit of a pray, then we'll see if the Makat tribe managed to give up headhunting for Lent. I've also heard that some evil men have recently been causing mischief in these parts, so make sure you take a good book with you at all times.
Huh.
So we failed one.
Failed one.
It's the harder event covering current events across all of Northern Africa. Our big story is the shocking raid that took place earlier today. The identity of those responsible is still not known, but Smash is reported to have several leads they are investigating. And now the weather. The outlook for the Sahara is the same.
Now the weather.
Drier than a dehydrated clean cracker on a Sunday.
I think the next one is my one of my favourite ones because it's from America, so I'm sure it's Pacific Radio. Oh, there you go. You get a replay. Minute 17 ago. Failed. Everyone died.
Rip. Succeeded.
We lost a guy though.
Ooh, lots of guys.
So you can recall them now. And if you want, before they head back to base, you can send them to the other mission. If you click on the continent that's currently got an act going on, you can send them there. But they've already now made it back home, so... But something that can be good to do. So if you go over to the guys over there in... They all died. You go to that one, you can say, I want to bring that guy at home, but you can then click on the blue one and say, I want to send him there while they're in the midst of a mission, so we've got another body in there in case somebody dies.
Right, okay.
There you go. So he'll be sent immediately there now instead.
While he's still out. Neat, okay. This is Microsoft's customer support. How can I help you? Oh dear. Every time, I don't know why it's just a stim now of just the line from freaking God of War. Just, what happened to him? He died. That's it. He died. This is still ongoing, apparently.
Still,
Because we haven't
still
heard
be doing.
we haven't heard what's going on with it. Or control panels being built. Region.
Rooms can be built in all kinds of shapes. It's good to leave a 2-tile-wide entrance to rooms, so that later you can place doors there. Don't forget that objects can be ordered to be built whilst a room is still in blueprint form. It's generally better to build key places such as control rooms further inside the base where they will be safer. Build base entrances near depots to increase the efficiency of object purchasing and room building.
Good advice.
Power drained. All power-consuming objects
Uh-oh.
Oh no! You built too many things that require power. You now need a power plant.
But I can't build that yet.
Why?
Because I don't have it.
It literally popped up.
Oh, so it did.
That's how you unlock the power plant.
By running out of
Run
power.
out of power.
Fair enough.
So Get yourself power plant room. This is probably going to be the most important room in the entire game.
This is Pacific FM, and I'm Larry Driscoll, keeping you up to date with regional events from California all the way up to Alaska. The story on everyone's lips today is the big felony committed earlier. No one knows who's responsible yet, but everyone's got a theory. Isn't that right, Bill? Haha, yeah. Even the penguins in Alaska got a theory, Larry. Penguins are from the South Pole, Bill. Damn it, Larry. Why do you always show me up on air?
Damn it, Larry!
Damn it, Larry!
That's why you started saying that. To everyone in our friend group, we just started saying that in Flux. I didn't realise that the reason originated from here.
I don't think even I did.
Object purchase order confirmed.
So, with generators, they don't need to be...
Power is important. If you fail to generate enough...
Oh yeah, sorry.
They don't need to be accessible. You stole the archives from that mission, by the way.
Oh,
that
sick.
was what was listed in the description. But if you can't access the generator in the power plants, when they start to get worn out, you can't repair them because you can't access them. So having a one tile gap so that minions can at least walk up to the side of them means that they can perform maintenance on them. Completely seal them off when they eventually blow up. Sod all you can do about it because you can't reach them.
Can't get to them, fair. What about a capacitor?
Capacitor. So you can click on the eye and that'll give you detailed info on them.
Very large batteries used to provide emergency power if the main generator becomes overloaded. Okay. Draining more power than generator. Provide capacitors based would suffer a blackout in these circumstances, during which all power consuming objects shut down. The generator has a chance of exploding. Provide red energy lighting and temporary power objects if the generator is overloaded and prevent it from exploding. The capacitor's power slowly drains in a blackout situation. Double click on the capacitor shows you how much is left in the battery. And not a permanent power solution would provide enough backup power to keep the base running until the generator could be fixed or a new one built.
Or until you turn off power consuming items. So, for example, that time clock that you built in the control room, if you turn that off, or if you set it to be off, you'll get power back to your base because those items are now no longer using power. So if you double click on the time clock, set it to maximum minions or no minions.
Power comes back on.
Yep, because now that room is not being fed any power. So you are down the bottom left. Out of the 20 power available, you're only using 6, and the 6 will be from the doors that you have. I think a door uses 2.
Yeah, I've got 3 doors.
I don't think holding cells have any power, even though the doors are on sliders.
Yeah, you would assume this. I don't know why, but in this kind of game, you get the vibe of that it's some sort of electrical locking system. But I suppose
It's
wouldn't
just
really.
a key.
Yeah, I suppose that would be why of just like, you don't want to have an electrical lock because what do you do if the power's out?
Or your cells open.
A lot of guys sleeping.
There's nothing for them to do. The control room's out. That's the only room that they need to work on. So
Room construction unpaused.
Yeah, as you say, it's a shame that you can't like tell a guy to queue up. Yeah, I get the vibe because I am already in a similar thing, much like with Age of Empires, where it's like I can just kind of sit here and just happily build away and build up and build up and build up. It's just a form of a city builder, really.
yep, nice little city builder. Nice little
Base
builder.
building game.
I think I used to have this on Final Fantasy. Do some grinding on that, extracting magic on Final Fantasy VIII. Right, so you can now bring them back, or you can send them to India. It's up to you. You have to be quick because they're on the edge of the map. They're not quick.
You know I'm not quick.
Because you didn't even click on India. There's India.
The Dingo McGraw. Bruce the Dingo McGraw?
He's a master forger currently languishing in prison.
We don't know anything because the room's unpowered at the moment. Wait.
What?
Prison security is relatively lax, so a breakout wouldn't be difficult. Freeing McGraw would be an effective 2-finger salute to Saber. I just caught that as I clicked away. I'm like, a 2-finger salute? Oh, we're that kind of game, huh? Hurry up and build the room.
And you can still add in more, generators while they're in the midst of working on it.
That's true.
You can hold shift. I know you desperately want to just have your arm tucked away where it's warm.
I'm cuddling my kobolds.
Ooh, I don't want to use two hands. I want to just sit here in the warm.
Cozy. I do kind of love the optimistic of, look at this big storeroom I've got for all the stuff I've stolen. It's just that there. It's just that there. Juve got some experience. I can't help but wonder why he gave him hair like that.
Anime.
Thumbs up. Spook showed Dan the picture and Dan responded, I approve of playing Evil Genius, but how anyone can play a game with 200 teddies is beyond me. Comfy. Having a shot. Ah, there you go. Nice.
And now he's back up to full. Right. So, you tell me when you're ready to progress to the next bit of the game, and we'll get ourselves set up.
I think I'm kind of there because I have all the rooms that I need at the moment. And I've done the quests and stuff, so I guess I could. Have I recouped? I've nearly recouped, so I could send people out for this last one here, so that I've got a clean slate essentially. I don't know how much that requires yet. Built. Once this is built, I can power the room back up.
Peaceful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just the background kind of ambient orchestra.
Yeah.
Plot.
So it's one of those ones where I could like have it on while I was rendering something or on the other screen, especially when there's moments like this where it's like I'm just waiting for the people to come do stuff.
There's a chopper.
On his way on. So this area can be a suitable entrance because this is the pad in the depot. So technically, if we made an entrance here, it would mean people can get in and out quicker.
Mm-hmm. From this side.
Yeah, from this side. So I might change that around in the future. No, there's just a.
It's gonna hover over.
Yep. Once noble camel. Fair enough. Not much else here. There's another place there that I could build an entrance as well, which I may do as we advance this way. There we go.
So each of those provides you with 15 power.
Ah, noise. Yeah, everyone get to work!
Beep boop noises.
Here they come. There we go, now we can see. 30 seconds. Dun, dun.
So when the world domination screen is orange down the bottom, it means that there's mission in progress. And if it flashes red with a number, it means you lost people equal to the number.
Okay.
Might pop up.
Might pop up, we'll see. See what it says. So the only issue I had setting this up to work was when I had OBS open. Oh, there we go.
Hello, Delhi. This is Abdul's Eye in the Sky, reporting on traffic from the top of an elephant. From up here, I can see a tailback ahead caused by a sacred cow in the road. There is also a tailback behind me caused by my elephant. Moving on to news from the
God's
subcontinent.
sake.
The evil mastermind has struck again, despite the best efforts of Sable's colonial forces.
There we go.
Just a little update to say you did it. Well done.
We
Traps.
haven't covered traps yet, so maybe educate me on traps. I know that they're not relevant at this point because
Okay.
even the game hasn't told me about them. But I suppose you could educate me on traps before we advance.
Okay, well,
'Cause I
bring your
imagine
minions back from the world domination
I
screen,
imagine
and we'll get everyone in.
it will be relevant.
Oh, Jubei died.
Oh,
He sacrificed himself so the minions could win. I don't know if that'll mean he got an experience because he died. but-
yeah. So the whole reason I sent him was so we could get experience.
Okay, let's go over traps.
Okay.
So, right click anywhere to open up the trap menu.
Trap menu.
So, there's. If you click the down arrow, what's the last thing that you can do on that? Oh, the dummy.
dummy.
Right. So, at the top, you've got pressure pad. Pressure pad is a sensor. There are going to be more sensors available to you throughout the game, but every trap needs some way of detecting whether or not the trap has been activated. Click on the pressure pad and hover over the map. You see it places a one-tile little circle. Very far, very difficult to see. Your minions will not activate this, providing that they are paying attention.
Yes, so their intention is to be.
Yep. So as soon as it is walked on, you can then have a trap activate. So if you click on the poison gas cage trap, for example, you can see what area that takes. So upon activation, that will drop down from the ceiling and gas anyone who's in it. You've got the wind machine, which I don't know the range of. I think it's about 8 tiles, but as you can see, it attaches to a wall and it will blow people in the direction away from it. The confusing pop-up trap will eliminate smarts because people will fall for them, and the arrows tell you which direction it needs to face, which you obviously want it to face the right way, otherwise it doesn't work. Once you've placed traps down, if you click on one, it will change the viewport, the way the screen is viewed, to a darker grey. Blue circles will appear above all the traps.
Is that
And
going to
those
be
are-
like your wiring layout?
That's your wiring. That's where you link up what sensors link to which traps.
Okay.
So it's simple enough to do, and if you want to put one down so you can see how it works, you can always delete them or move them later.
Okay.
So you might want, a gas machine to kill people at the entrance, or wind machine to blow people out of the base. It's up to you. There's all manner of ways of doing
So
it.
that's a perfect square for that.
But you've got nowhere to put the trap sensor,
The sensor, right?
unless
so
you move the door.
put it like there, and then have a pressure pad in front of it like that.
Yep. But what if they don't walk on that spot?
You'd have to put one next to it as well. This.
Yep. So now you can click on it. Oh, not double click, just one left click. You can even do it on the gas chamber thing. It just activates trap mode. There you go. So nothing is linked because they're red at the moment. Sorry. I
Oh,
thought
because
they
they
were
haven't
blue.
been they haven't been built.
So you can then click which one you want to activate what. There you go, and the arrow automatically tells you that the sensor activates the trap, even though you clicked it the other way around. It doesn't matter. So
Smart. A bit like that.
it's as simple as that.
Okay.
So if enemies open the door and they manage to get in, they'll walk over that sensor and they'll activate the poison cage trap. The other issue is that sometimes when they open a door, they walk in and stop. So they'll walk on the sensor, the trap will activate, but they won't be underneath it.
Right. Okay.
So these are all things that you have to. Oh, your law servant Jubei has returned from the wilderness.
Yay, Shubei!
He's going to be coming out of a plane. He might arrive dead, so he might just collapse on the floor. I don't know. You also can't see the full screen when you click on that. You need to click somewhere in the. Click on the screen. You click somewhere outside the box. There you go. So you got 42 as a max capacity now because your notoriety's gone up.
Sacred number. Okay. Well, so yeah, I think we're ready to advance then.
Okay, well let's get us some money first then.
Because I have done one of everything basically that they have instructed me on. Air blow traps like Giovanni's base. You
Kinda.
heathen! Those weren't air traps, they were conveyor traps.
So on your keyboard, if you type in HUMANZEE to spell out humans, EE. You've now activated the cheats menu. So from here, the only one that we're going to use is Control and C.
Ah, I can see the numbers going up.
Built a pretty big strong room. You can hover over it and see what's happening.
Oh! Wow!
Oh, I can hold it.
Oh, you can press and hold. Great.
There you go. So your minions now cannot reach a strong room to deposit your funds because they're full. So now, if you save the game, load save.
I haven't clicked save, or is it also?
No, that's
saving?
what I mean. Go to load save. Yeah, and then we're going to hit save. Now you can name it. So
Devious Plan A. Sure, that's a great name.
Save, and then you go. Are you sure you want to override it? Yes. Now I want you to click on Devious Plan A, and I want you to click load. Yes. So now.
It's turn cheat mode.
Turn cheat mode off. So we can't cheat now unless we type in human Z again.
Okay.
So that's what I would used to do back in the day. Build a big strong room, fill it full of money, save, load, and now we start the game properly. So now, go and find the maid, and we will begin this game. So on the map, she should appear as a pink dot because she is a civilian.
Could be anywhere. She's all the way over there. We had to capture her.
Yeah, capture this character. There you go. So now you can send Jubei because he's the only one you can directly command. You can tell Jubei, go get that woman.
Go to Jubei. Now that I have him selected, I go click on her.
Yeah, you can right click on her and he'll go and do whatever the current tag says to do. I think by default it is kill, but if you've got it set to capture.
They cannot escape.
Cannot escape.
Mm-hmm.
There is no spoon. Does it work?
What?
Don't know if that's a cheat for this game. Don't believe so. I believe Humans is just like opening up the debug menu of like it's a code that opens access to all the cheats.
Ah.
That is a cheat code in one game. I can't. Oh, is that Age of Empires? That might be an Age of Empires. 'Cause it's a reference to the Matrix.
So codes like that only tend to carry over between games if they're the same developers. It's very rare that games have the same codes.
That's from War.
Oh, well, there you go. Then. So it's unlikely that a Warcraft code would work in a game like this because it's made by a completely different company. Oh, he's on his way. Also reminds me of I hate I've forgotten his name because I think he's a great character, but the samurai in Carmen Sandiego. That was a good series. The recent one. The recent in quotation marks, the modern one. Well then. Okay, yep. Wow, just carry her by the scruff. Wow.
Me when I fucking get you.
Gotta clip that. Someone clip that, please. If that got picked up. I hope it did. I don't know why they gave him like emo hair like that. The only thing that I don't get. Wait, why did they do that?
Early 2000s.
It's very funny to me that his leg like clips through his clothing when he walks, but
Yeah.
evidently they just didn't care. Literally just holding her by the scruff, one-handed. Bro works out.
Yep. Jubei is pretty baller. Escorting your prisoners.
Yeah, let's call it that. There we go, we're actually in the base now. Just drops.
He's nice at least. He just drops them in there. Other minions kick him.
Really? Wow, okay. Treat him with respect.
Some characters, like the maid you have just captured, are called hostages. Interrogating a hostage will upgrade the interrogator into an advanced minion. Different hostage trainers allow you to upgrade to different types of advanced minion. You will be able to acquire more hostages from acts of infamy. Once you have an advanced minion, you can quickly and safely train more by building and equipping a training room. Using the training room is a simple matter of increasing the amount of advanced minions that you want on the minion management screen.
See.
Your minions will automatically use the training room until you have the correct numbers. Furthermore, minions will use the training room to replenish these numbers should some of your advanced minions die. Remember, to use the training room you'll need the correct furniture and at least one of the advanced minions you want to train more of to act as a teacher. If you run out of an advanced minion type, you'll need to capture and interrogate another hostage.
I see.
There you go. So, you need a new item.
The interrogation chair.
Object has been ordered.
And then when it is built, you can right-click on the holding cell. Release, kill, interrogate.
Interrogate.
Prisoner interrogation order confirmed. Awaiting interrogation device selection.
And you would right-click on that. There you go.
It's done.
Take the rubbish out.
Interrogation requested. Select an interrogation device to proceed.
I don't know if the microphone picked up you screaming from the other room.
Not me when I fucking get you.
Yeah. Very funny, but I don't know if it picked you. Couldn't see.
You can also take your evil genius and mock captured
You
individuals.
can mock them.
And that gives you notoriety. But there's a chance when you mock them that you release them.
Oh. Okay.
So, as he opens the door and laughs at them.
I need to be here.
Oh, we gotta see the animation.
Oh,
Oh, can it not do it?
can't
'cause-
do it to civilians. I suppose it would have to be an agent, an
I
actual
need to
agent.
be here. What's this? There.
My circle's
There we go. There we go.
I'd have to move all of my things away from the wall.
No. Yeah, it's been built, so now we're waiting for
I think you got to try it again because it wasn't built at the time.
It has the little tag on it though.
Capture tag, not interrogation tag.
Prisoner interrogation order confirmed. Awaiting interrogation device selection.
There we go. Wait and see what happens.
You can zoom in and watch the interrogation. I hope he does my favourite one.
Disgusting!
My cigarette. No cigarette for you.
Dated it, hasn't it, when everyone was like, oh my god, cigarettes, yes. Different perception of cigarettes now. Oh. That was an interesting animation.
The valet has been unlocked. The game has begun! Now you're going to get loads of stuff unlocked.
Okay.
Now the game's started. Now you're in trouble. You're in danger.
I'm in danger.
As well as being a cash candy jar for you to dip
You've already
your
heard
hands
this
into,
one.
the world dominates.
So new rooms
We
have
have
been unlocked.
loads of new rooms to build.
I want a big long corridor.
Yeah.
Thick corridor. It's always fun to see how other people build bases. I've played this game for so long that I kind of have a set
A way that you do things,
set
yeah.
way I do things. A Baneri.
Bunny.
Baneri Escape.
Room construction unpaused.
So many rooms. Okay, the mess hall, the staff room, training room, archives.
The inner sanctum.
Ooh, that should probably be built, funnily enough, further in. I did talk about having an entrance here because it's close to the helipad, which I probably could.
Can pan the camera, remember. Do you want to build the corridor first in case it clips into the side of the wall and you get pissed off? Because I know you'd be like,
Angie!
Yeah, you see, you'd have been off by one square,
Mm-hmm.
and then you would have not been happy, Bunny.
I would have made the angry face.
Yeah. There you go. So what are you going to build on this side next to the power plant room?
Fully decided, yes. Maybe the teaching room? Yeah, I think the teaching room.
Okay. There is no entrance to your new room. There is. You just the game doesn't know it yet. So you can now fill it with the stuff that's in there. Items. So, training punch bag, a laboratory workshop, and a school desk. And you've now
We've
got
now
access
unlocked cameras.
cameras and security systems which have arrows and additional buttons on them.
Object purchase order confirmed. Object has been ordered.
School desk.
Object purchase order confirmed.
The mouse maze.
I think the mouse maze is bugged, and I think it actually decreases attention.
Oh, really?
Yeah, much like with the old Pokemon critical hit thingy.
Oops.
Focus energy, so I don't think that actually works.
Okay.
But it is meant to raise attention. But the cameras, you'll notice have little arrows on them. If you press the arrow, try getting rid of it.
Object has been ordered.
Okay.
Oh, beg your
No.
pardon. No, I remembered how it works now. When you unlock the armory, you can delete that if you want, because you probably don't want the camera there, because it's not going to do anything. If you go to the armory, and you go to the build menu, you've unlocked a security desk, which you'll see has a 1 on it. For each security desk, it will associate all of the cameras and the loudspeakers that are on them to that network.
Oh, okay.
And the reason for that is if you've got security desk 1 and then you've got cameras that are pointing at the main entrance, you can have speakers throughout the whole base that are linked to number 1. So then all the minions will know when somebody appears on camera for the entrance to go to the entrance. And then you can have separate cameras that are looking at the back entrance. So then when the loudspeaker that is connected to system 2 goes off, they know to go to the right place. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Henchmen are the most powerful weapons in your arsenal.
Yeah,
In
these pop
addition
up.
to their standard
I feel like I'm gonna make a beat because I already figured from that, like,
You don't like
not this bit. I meant that I knew when I built this was just going to be a small armory. Now I was probably going to make a second armory, so I'm probably going to make a second armory that actually has all of the other stuff in it. And leave that one there.
Okay, or do you want to use that room as like a security desk? Because you've now got guns, remember? Now, normal workers can't use advanced guns. They can only use handguns, but you do have access to handguns.
Whomst? Whomst? Just a person.
It says at the top. Tourist.
A tourist, okay.
There's another one.
Nice. That's quite the teeth you have, sir.
I'm trying to think who she looks like now. I know who she looks like, but I can't remember the name.
I think she looks like that woman from Austin Powers. She has the big afro.
Yeah, I was thinking of Mirorb.
Oh,
Myra B.
Myra B.
Myra B. There are some agents, though. So, this guy and his partner are agents. Agents will try to find incriminating evidence on you and report back.
Herr Albrecht! Albrechtsson!
And his friend, Mr. Price.
Mr. Price.
Providing backup. There we go. So they will try to take photos of things. Agents and investigators are the same. They just give them different names for flavour. But their job is to find incriminating evidence, not to attack you. As you can see what happened there.
Oh, I see.
So it's blocked off the passageway. So that trap doesn't work well with doors.
Okay.
Oh,
it got
apart
one.
from the fact that he activated it again and then walked into it. So he might die now, and this might cause problems because he's now got heat. You see how he's got a red thing around him as opposed to blue? He now has some heat because he witnessed a death. So you don't really want him reporting back into the world because that will cause you problems.
Jubei?
Kill.
They cannot defeat me with their slender arms.
That's where you get that line from.
Yes. A lot of Jubei's lines are very memorable. Easy.
Well done.
No challenge for Jubei. A pathetic agent. Okay, so new stuff to work with, but Now you want to move. You can move the door right up to the entrance if you want. There you go. You have new objectives, new things that you need to do. We have
my.
completed chapter 1.
The head of the underworld.
Head of the undercarriage.
Are they really tourists? Not those guys, but the other people are apparently.
They're-
Because this is a totally normal island.
Yes,
It's a totally normal island with a very large mountain on it.
totally normal volcano island.
Mm-hmm.
So there can only be one criminal mastermind. Time to make sure that it's you. Gather all the major criminal players to a conference on your island and explain how it's going to be. You need to go into the world map and you need to find these people.
Oh, okay.
So, crime lords, just like evil geniuses, are impressed by shows of wealth. You need somewhere suitably ostentatious to host their gathering of criminal masterminds. Build an inner sanctum and conference table in preparation for the nefarious delegation. Then you need to go to the Indian subcontinent to find Armand Krishnan. You need to find Marvin DeLuca, the nefarious mafia don from North America. And then the inscrutable Lei Ying Lo is the undisputed head. What?
Nothing, carry on.
What? From across China and Southeast Asia.
God damn it.
What?
You know what? Don't just sit there going, what's the problem? It's like, you know what?
What's the problem with that? It's a perfectly normal Asian name.
Is it?
Lei Ying Lo.
Uh-huh.
Off you pop. Got stuff to do. Go on.
Okay. Busy.
So, what do you want to do first?
Oh, so many options. Still haven't built all of this yet. I should probably put a door and some traps on this side, because I have a second entrance now.
So, first order of business, security. So remember, cameras will not work unless there is a security desk. So that is why I was thinking, do you want to build a proper armory?
Yes.
And then you can move some of your security desks out the way. Because the security desks can be in the same room. You just have, this is security desk 1. So for network 1, this is for network 2, network 3, and so on and so forth.
Corridors sort of going
Blue
further.
loves
in.
corridors.
I like corridors.
New home build order confirmed.
An armory, but we want a bigger one. It's gonna poke through, it's annoying, so...
Don't like it.
I know, calm down.
Blue getting angry at the woman now. Fucking no.
Calm down, woman.
Room construction underway. Room construction on pause.
A security desk.
Well, you want this to be the security room?
What do you think?
I thought you meant the other room. I thought you wanted the smaller one because it's very small. Or are you just going to delete that altogether?
I don't know. I
No.
don't know. It's useful to have the holding cell near the entrance, just because it means that people can be quickly put in there.
Oh, hey up! There's attacking going on in the freezer.
What?
They've taken photos of the body bags and they're now attacking the freezer bag rack to destroy it. Yeah, if you have a menu pop up and it's red, it means you've targeted an enemy. If it becomes green, you've targeted an ally. You just got ganged up on.
Fair enough. So I should probably put a door on that room.
There you go.
So that they can't just wander in there once they get through the first door.
They can pick locks and they can make their way in eventually. So it will only be a temporary deterrent. Hope's here.
Hello, Hope.
Talking in wiggles again.
Wiggling.
I don't understand the wig waggling. So what are you thinking for
If the
here?
forces of justice are causing you trouble, why not create some devious traps to deal with them? Remember, you'll need to link your traps to sensors or they'll never get triggered.
I'm thinking of wind machine because it's a nice long tunnel to blow them back down.
Okay. You can combine traps as well.
Oh, really?
Yes, and you get money for doing successful combos.
Object purchase order confirmed. Object has
Oh.
been ordered.
Error.
Error.
Yep.
Why?
Look where the trap is.
Oh.
Ah, you see? So you can delete it.
Can I exit this again?
I think just right clicking somewhere or left clicking out the map. So you won't be able to place it there because there's something already there, so you have to move it over and then move it back, unfortunately. Yep.
There we go.
As you were.
Object purchase order confirmed. Object has been ordered.
A Chansey has appeared.
Unusual.
Wow,
Yep.
really?
Yeah. My stream.
Blue's got a button for doing
I
that.
told everyone I had a button.
Unbelievable.
They all know that. You didn't. You.
Do you want to raise your minion cap as well, so you start getting some more valets?
Ah, yes.
Because now you could start having fires.
Minion capacity exceeded.
You've gone over 42 requested minions. Yeah, you see, you got to lower one and raise the other. So that message will pop up from time to time, but as long as it's not flashing red at the end, you'll be alright. So it's thinking about how many valets do you want walking around the base. Oh my god!
Now the landing though.
Oh no, he's fallen over.
Oh, he's fallen over.
He'll be picked up by a valet. Oh, is that someone else in your base? There's loads of people in your base. So look at him. Dig it.
What are you doing?
Oh, what is he? He is also an agent. Okay. Oh no, sorry. Not agent is not what it is. You have to hover over him to see what he is. You hover over him. There you go. A pathetic anvil burglar. He's trying to steal shit. He's trying to steal shit. He's a burglar. He's actually going to try and rob you of your money or something. So if you try and weaken him, you've only got one valet. So it's if he's seen by the valet. So it would be capture or kill would be the best thing for him, because whatever internal clock he's on, the only time that he will leave with nothing is when that clock runs out. Oh, he got fucked up. There you go. Now, if he had anything on him, it would have dropped there in a box or in a briefcase with money.
What?
They bypassed the door and they bypassed the trap. Now, I think those are investigators based on their clothing. So it doesn't tell you there you have to hover at Mr.
Yeah,
Anderson.
save your investigation.
Mr. Anderson. So you've only got one holding cell. You can only hold one person. So there's lots of things to do.
Mm-hmm. But also it's a case of, like, as you said, of, you know, if they can be sent back and with nothing suspicious, then that's okay.
Better.
Yeah. So the door here.
More doors.
Because they'll see the prisoner. So they're probably going to see him anyway because the door won't be built quick enough.
Mm-hmm. The valet is there next to him. He could weaken them. If you wanted to test it out. Where's the valet? Oh, he's not within visual range anymore because he's gone to work. He could do with some more valets then, but he's about to take photos of this, so he could about to become a problem. Shoebait. Once he gets to 4 heat, they will automatically just try and leave because they can't gain any more than that. There you go. Jubei getting some more experience. Alright. 75. I think he gets 5 per kill. So, a bit more, but he'll get there. Gojira.
Gojira.
Like the wind.
Object has been ordered. Object purchase order confirmed. Object has been ordered.
Yeah, they can walk around. I don't know.
You could move the beds.
I could move the beds around.
It's like she's like, I don't want to move the beds though.
Oh, we can go mock him.
Let's mock him. Let's get Jubei nearby just in case.
Yeah, so you may just stand nearby. I'm going to mock you while I have this large man with a large sword behind me.
One notoriety, and you can keep doing it, and it gets more and more each time, but the risk increases each time as well. Oh. Unless it depends on the level. Maybe there's a limit, so you can't just like grind notoriety from it. But I know with some of the higher ones, I've had it where he like completely opens the door and stands there laughing at him.
Prisoner interrogation requested. Select an interrogation device to proceed.
Happens from this one.
Be the same thing. They'll just die at the end of it though. There are a few different animations that they do during the interrogation there. My favourite one has not come up yet.
Yep. Yep, cartoon logic.
Same one.
Boo. Oh, the cigarette again.
How are we looking then, base-wise?
Should get some more valets. Missions and things as well.
Some new ones have popped up. What are they? Kidnap a hotel maid. We're getting more valets.
More valets. A technician. Okay, so we could do with a technician. That might be worth doing.
So at the top.
It's a guard. Oh, capture the guard. Okay, so it's capture the three types, basically.
Yep, you've already been given the valet. That one was free. And then you can go and get these guys. So you can then start to bolster out your minions in specializations.
So I suppose we should probably do that. Oh, that was your foot.
Yep. Does that.
Go, he's here training up another one.
Oh, you've got the new armory.
Yes, our new armory is built, so we can put some stuff in here.
Stuff and things.
Stuff and things.
Object purchase order confirmed. Object has been ordered. Object purchase order confirmed.
Get a door put on here.
Object has been ordered. Object purchase order confirmed.
Okay.
Now, you can't build it there because there's a trap right above it. It will
Right.
break it. So you may want to move that trap or remove it.
Warning, high security door breached.
Wait.
So you can control click them.
Intruder tagged for termination.
They are really trying to get out of there.
Yep, they're booking it.
Jubei! Where's Jubei? Oh, you sent
He's
him
out
away.
on a mission. No.
Oh, no!
Oh no, this is really bad.
Put them up to a yellow alert. Got the alert down the bottom. They'll now arm themselves.
Nope, they're going for it.
No, they can't get out the door though. Oh, they take damage when they hit the door though.
Oh god, oh they got caught a bunch of my people in it though because they were all panicking.
Well, they got him. So
Oof.
it worked. It managed to sort of bring all the minions together. Something to keep in mind though is that when that goes off, they do actually take damage. Whoever is involved in it. So
Calm down, everybody. Crisis over. Stop panicking! Crisis over! Okay, it seems like I need definitely better security on my door because multiple people keep coming through the door. So this trap didn't work very well here.
New rooms are available for construction.
The infirmary. I wonder how I
Minion
unlocked.
died.
I wonder how I unlocked that. Oops! Or did they just die from being in the trap? It's been a while. It's been a while. I think potentially a minion got caught in the trap and died. Now I need to build an infirmary as well. Sort this out. This is not good. Destroy the exit. That's not a strategy, Voz! You have to be able to go in and out of the building. Doing this correctly.
what are you trying to do?
Destroy
Yeah,
it.
yeah, it is. It's got the tag. It's just because it's up in the ceiling.
Oh, I can see the tag. So, do you think I should put a different trap there or change the layout of it?
Well, if you put something that's going to damage people, then you're going to end up with dead bodies at the entrance. You could try putting the decoy trap, because that will drain their intelligence. Confusing pop-up trap. If you place it against the wall, you also can't place the camera above it, so it might be one of them of putting some of them down, but then spacing out the sensors, and then you can put cameras behind that will watch the door for you.
So could I put these here because that's not against the
It's
wall?
not against the wall, yeah, but the sensors might be a little close. They might walk on it and have already walked past the traps. You might want to put them a bit further back because they have a sight range.
Oh, okay.
Basically, an enemy pops up with guns, so they run over and try to attack it. So you'll have a bit of space.
Object move order confirmed. Object will
There
be
you go.
moved shortly.
And then you can put another pop-up one down if you want. It's up to
Okay.
you. Make sure it's facing the right way. There you go.
Object
There it is.
purchase order confirmed.
This needs to be hooked up to that.
Yep. And now you can link both of them up to the first one, and then link the first pop-up to the second pop-up, so that they'll both activate both of them.
Oh, okay.
So you can do that, and then click that one. That one. There you go. So they'll all activate now.
Okay,
So
that's
regardless of which side they walk on, and some more people have just appeared. There he is. Look at him, dickhead in a white shirt. There's his friend.
Seem to come in twos at the moment.
Back up. Now you're ready for your mission.
2 minutes. 0 risk.
An easy one. Still chance that people could die. I think your technician might be available to be got as well. Did you send people out to get the technician, or?
I didn't send people out. I'm just doing them one at a time at the moment.
So, do you want to go back to filling out your armory? Because that seems to be the bit that's stopping you at the moment, because you don't know what to do with this teeny tiny little one. Got a few guns and stuff
Put
set
some
up.
guns and the old desk in. So what else can I put in here? More holding cells.
Object has been ordered. Object purchase order confirmed.
Another interrogation chair.
How many decoy traps are needed to stupefy them? It depends on the agent in question, because they have different stat levels. But an easy one would probably maybe only need to fall for it twice before they were at pretty low intelligence.
Okay.
So if you're building a second security desk, you have to ask yourself why. You don't have any cameras at the moment.
That's fair. So the next thing I should be doing is cameras.
Cameras and speakers. Cameras do nothing without speakers.
Well, I should probably put
Because the way that
speaker
it
in.
works is the camera will see the enemy and report it to the security desk. The guy on the security desk will then press the button that tells the speakers to emit that there's an intruder at where the camera just saw it. That's how the network works. So if you've got nobody at the desk, there's no one man in the security desk, like Five Nights at Freddy's.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, makes sense.
So you can have one there, and then you can also have another one that's still on network 1, pointing down the corridor the other way. Like that.
Ah.
So basically, if they're within either of those cameras' field of vision, they're visible in network 1.
I've put a speaker in the barracks.
Yep. So you can put another one in the locker room, because sometimes there's people in here. So it won't get everybody at the back. Oh no, it will. Yeah. So you can put one there. So if anybody's waiting around in there, they'll hear the siren go off and they'll go, "Oh shit, that's network 1. That's just outside. We better all respond to that."
Hola, this is the Smashville service. Citizens in all Smash territories are being urged to remain vigilant as the spate of kidnappings continues. Skilled civilians are being spirited away by the evil organizations for an unknown purpose. In an off-the-record comment, one Smash official said that the chances of rescuing the hostages were slim to none.
Did you see the mounts for the Monster Hunter Wilds crossover? Of course I did. You think I don't? You think I'm not aware of the mounts? We're gonna get a Chocobo. They're doing another Final Fantasy crossover, and in Final Fantasy we can get a Sacred. We can get a Chocobo mount for a skin for a Sacred in Monster Hunter. So yeah. And the cars. I can hardly understand the voice message. Yeah, I imagine that's probably somewhat intentional. So we can call these guys back now.
Burn it up.
Bram, bram, bram. What is this one?
Good.
Sorry? What do you mean done?
You are blind as a bat. Can you
What do you mean
call that minion back? Just to no. Go to where you just go there. Bring that guy back.
Oh, yep, I am blind. Wow, I really am blind.
That's why I was like, that one's done. Massive block print text
Yep.
completed.
Did not-
Blue. Don't even see that.
No, didn't even look at that. Literally just went 1 minute. Cool. That was literally all I looked at.
Oh my god, Blue. Painful. Painful. Go and get the technician then. So, you will now have access to valets. Now, valets are terrible at everything. What the fuck?
What the hell was that? Did you guys hear that? Was that the game?
What was that?
That was weird.
That was like an EMP static wave that just went. That came through our speakers.
Yeah, but Are You Alive? Yeah. I think that was the game.
Was it?
Yeah, because they said they heard it. And then I turned the game volume down because I could see it was causing audio. I could see the audio spiking.
Weird.
That was really
I've
weird.
never heard that before. What the fuck was that? Okay.
Thought my PC was breaking. Am I getting isekai'd into the game? Two different types of people.
There's better games to get that into.
Game haunted? Game could be haunted.
Yeah. Valets are terrible at everything on the map, and so social minions are pretty terrible at most of the things. The reason that you would have them, guard, interrogate him quickly before he dies of starvation. The reason why you want valets on the map is that while they are in the territory, they reduce the amount of heat produced by other minions.
Oh,
You've
okay.
not chosen a chair to put in.
Oh, whoops.
There you go. And I think you had an agent that was just running free. Through your back entrance. You might want to send Jubei to start cleaning some of these people up. Yeah, he's seen stuff. I don't know if you'll reach him in time. He may get out of there.
I suppose that's why you like Jubei, Step of the Wind.
Yep. Windwalk! Gone!
You think he's gonna get there in time?
No, probably not. Guy might already be on the chopper, so you might generate a bit of heat there.
That's right.
That's why you have to keep your eyes peeled around the base. So, we're at 5 o'clock.
Yes.
The question is, how far do you want to play this game?
I don't know, because I feel like the general concept has been covered. Do you think there is more for us to see, or have we basically covered the basics?
I mean, there is the research screen, but it is more of this, just with more components added in. So it's up to you. Would you be like, I want to play this through, or would you be like, I've seen what it's like, I get the buzz.
Yeah,
something else.
I get the idea of it. I feel like it is, again, I think like I may actually have a little mess around with it in my own time, much like I have been with Let Them Trade, but I don't know if I'd stream it
Fair
again,
enough.
because there's a lot of sitting around and waiting. But it has been good.
What do you guys think as well, then? Yes, we did get the shower fixed, sort
Yes.
of. It's in stage 1 of development. We have stage 2 to finish.
There's more to it that has to be done, but we at least have our own shower again and can get clean, which is nice. Thank God. I know that you have been you've been trying to make a list of other games to play.
I haven't.
What have you got on there so far?
I've only done the PC games so far. I haven't looked at all the other stuff, but we could do that tonight if you want.
Because another one that I would point out is, having been almost a year nearly, I don't know exactly, did Halo 1, is it time to go do Halo 2?
Halo 2?
Halo 2 is an option. Congrats on being wet dog stinky rather than making a stinky. I'm not a stinky wet dog! I'm not a dog and I'm not stinky!
You are wet there.
What?
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 This could be one of them games that I stream for people at some point if I ever get some time off.
Yeah?
People want to see a professional play. Oddworld? Yeah, we got Oddworld, Abe's Exodus.
Yes, we have more of that as well. So, yeah. Because we got plenty to play. It is just making a decision. Marathon, I don't think we're going to play Marathon because the idea of this is us showing games that the other person hasn't played, and neither of us have played Marathon. So it kind of defeats the point. So, I was streaming Exodus to Nemo recently. I think I saw that you were playing it. I don't think I was in the channel with you. True, but it's like a prequel to Halo.
Yeah.
Nemo's like, I really just want you to play Marathon because I keep bringing it up. It's very sweet.
Nemo just wants to go for a run. Oh, dead guy. That's it. Take the worker back. Dump him in there. You'll recover in the barracks.
Oopsie. Don't know what you're trying to see. There's nothing there for you to see. Nope, he's trying to unlock the door now, is he? There's nothing in there.
A holding cell and interrogation chair. You might be interested in taking photos of them. Kick him in the butt.
Just kick him in the jeans. If anyone doesn't have it, you can get it for free on Steam. Can't go wrong with that price. That's true. Free is free. Yeah, so we can have a look, and of course, there's. I feel like I said this to you. I feel like there isn't as many games on my side, but there is a handful. the next big one for me would probably be showing you Okami. But again, that's going to be your choice of like, do you actually want to go through the whole game, because it's an RPG, so that would take us for a few weeks. Because it is kind of Legend of Zelda-esque of going through different dungeons and gaining abilities and stuff, but it is a very good game.
Okay.
But that's the next one from me. The other one would of course be Myst and Riven as well.
Yes, I want to try Myst VR.
You want to do the VR one?
Yeah, because I've not really done any VR stuff.
No, you haven't done any VR stuff.
VR is not my thing.
Do we have... just tab out the game. Do we have the VR version of Myst?
Sure we do.
Doesn't look like it.
Oh,
And so why would we? I'm the only person with a VR headset and I don't own it.
I thought it would have just come from the Myst bundle.
I don't think Myst VR existed when you got that bundle.
Or is it just VR compatible?
Runs in both standard and VR.
Oh, there you go.
You don't own this version though. I think you have the classic
Right.
Masterpiece Edition, which was basically the porting the old one to Steam. So yeah, so you did get the Myst bundle, but that has the old one. It doesn't have the remake, because that was completely So we would like to play that, but we don't have it. Although they do have a bundle with what looks like both the Myst and the Riven remakes, and the Riven remake is also in VR. The lake. I remember the lake of Riven so much. So yeah. So both Myst and Riven would be cool. It's been long enough since I played either of them that I have forgotten a lot of them, and I didn't replay through them as much as I did Day of the Tentacle. So Day of the Tentacle, a lot of it had gone into memory just from the sheer amount of time playing it, whereas Myst and Riven, not as much. Yeah, Myst is a classic, so I think it is a good one. It'll be interesting because the modern remake does handle differently from the original, because the original were static images,
yes.
Whereas so that's why there's different versions on Steam. So the one that you have is essentially a port of the classic version, so it still uses the static screens, whereas the brand new remake, they completely remade all of the environments in 3D, and you can move around it more like modern games. You're actually in a 3D world. So I imagine that they actually play and feel a bit different. But God, seeing Myst in VR would be pretty sick. Are you going to try that Bird Deck Builder on stream? Not currently. Not currently. But yeah, so I guess we'll have to put a pin in Myst and Riven just because we don't own them.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because for the same reason, not playing the Bird game after having to buy a new shower, we're not really in the position to be buying games right now, so it is a play games that we have. So probably not them, but Got Okami is one of mine. But then after that, I sort of struggle to think of games that I played that you didn't. But some may come up, but I couldn't really think of any. Whereas you've got quite a few that you've felt like showing me.
We can have a look downstairs at the collection of console games as well, and we'll see if we can get emulators working for them to go through them.
So Ape Escape wasn't working, but we did get Beautiful Joe and Luigi's Mansion. So GameCube ones.
Yes.
Good. So Paper Mario was one I never played that you quite like, so that could be one.
Longer one. But
We've done a couple of short ones now though.
Okay.
Because we did one day on this, we did Day of the Tentacle, and we did Beautiful Joe. So we've done a couple of short ones, so I don't mind doing them slightly longer.
Okay.
But game is on demo only. Yeah, fair enough. Fire Warfare is only a playtest. Fair enough then. So not really in the state to fully play on stream anyway. So maybe in the future, but not right now. As of now, not really on my radar to play on stream.
In the knitting.
What?
In the ending.
In the ending. Time to end stream. Nice screen. The synchronized swimming for you. Yeah. So that will probably be it. Unfortunately, it pauses when I tab out.
Where?
But so yeah, me and Spook will have a think, and I will see you tomorrow, where I may or may not have a cat cam. We will see. We'll see how Cat feels. Yeah. So yeah. So thanks for coming, everybody. I hope you enjoyed a little look at Evil Genius, which is one of Spook's favourite old games that he liked to play. Yeah. So yeah. See you guys around. Enjoy your weekend, whatever it is you get up to. Enjoy the rest of your day, all that jazz. And we'll see you soon. Bye!